Good evening and welcome to the DRC F1 Tier 2 stream here on YouTube, powered by Milestone. The Japanese Grand Prix around the Suzuka circuit. We've got a 100% race this evening for Tier 2, being the last race of the season, with a two-way title fight for the drivers. The constructors all wrapped up by Aston Martin. And being a 100% race, I've got two very special guests with myself, who I suppose will introduce yourselves on the top down, Def and Mackie. Def, how are you feeling?
I'm great, man. How are you feeling?
I'm not too bad. Excited for another episode of the DRC podcast with Mackie as well. How you doing?
I'm here. I'm definitely alive.
It's Mackie's return stream.
I haven't just gone missing for 2 months for no reason. Don't worry.
Exactly. So I was like, I'll do it top down, but yeah, well, welcome back.
It's already started well.
It's honestly, I'm actually shocked this has gone already as well as it could have. I've double checked everything. The stream's up.
Oh, I got an achievement.
Audio's working.
Oh wait, no, it's not an achievement.
Is the stream starting on time? Was the achievement or?
No,
might as well be an achievement.
My Steam popped up with something. I thought I got an achievement for alt tabbing, but it was telling me my game had downloaded, finished.
Amazing. Well, you know,
so who's winning?
So yeah, you guys haven't been kept up to date. On track, P2 in the championship. He is 133 points, and Striker Boy's 146. I've actually got a graphic prepared. I was going to do it a bit more professionally, but I'm just going to roll it on screen now. This should hopefully come up in a few seconds. But as you can see here, so the constructors' standings, Aston Martin pretty much wiped the floor with the rest of the grid, to put it lightly. Don't believe there is too much of a chance for Ferrari to lose out on P2. But the one that's close to the top here, Striker Boy, 146 points in P1. And, second place, only 13 points behind, and a four-way battle there for P3. So nothing is finished just yet. And I did actually get a word as well with Edgin. And he is all for his drivers actually fighting. So that could be exciting. Edgin's not going to say team orders. He's going to let these two go at it.
Like Nico and Lewis. Like Senna and Prost. Like Hamilton and Nico. Like Senna and Prost.
Like bread and butter. Wait, hang on, no, they do go together.
Like bread and butter. Like like Seb and Webber.
Multi 21. We could see that.
We could see a Multi 21 moment. What switch is that? I don't know.
I found the switch though to watch Yuno's onboard. First one out. And yeah, I suppose we're going to watch his first lap. Have you both of you done much around Suzuka?
Well, funny you should say that. You know, I happened to be in the Alpine Community Cup yesterday around Suzuka. Thanks for mentioning it. I didn't want to, but you know, I appreciate it.
Well, it's not. It's no DRC, but carry on.
No, of course not. But you know, if you do want to invite me again, I'll happily turn up. I love Alpine. I've always said that, haven't I, Mackie? I've always said how much I love Alpine.
This is true. Might
Yeah.
you know a couple of people.
I'm getting a cap. Do you know that?
Well, isn't
I
that
get
just
a
bribery at
beating
that
in it.
point?
Yeah, it's not bribery.
Or
I
an
love them.
ad, I suppose.
I've always loved the French team.
Put a message in Discord if you have a gun to your head for this.
They said type beep.
No, go on.
So Juno and Striker, I might also just like quickly to add, they have a lot of history between them, these two. You know, it stems back to a completely different league where they were teammates. You know, best friends, some might say, and now bitter rivals.
But it's something where I think I got obviously the interviews where you did ask Yuno about it. Oh wow, 128.2. I think that's actually a right lap, to be fair.
It was. I saw an esports driver do a 126 yesterday.
That's 2 seconds faster.
It was quite spectacular. That was in Q2 as well. It got faster in Q3.
Alright, LDW sets a 28.5. So yeah, that's about right for the pace for the first laps. Of course, Track Evolution will get the laps being faster and faster. I'm trying to see who else is actually on a lap. I don't think anyone else are they?
I think most people are on a lap. We've got Tundra coming to the line now, as well as Captain Khan also from Kentucky. I'll go to the next line. Yes, Tundra comes across the line, a 128.9. Slowest time so far, but slowest of 3 times. Slowest of 4 times, never mind. It's tumbling down the order pretty quickly.
Yeah, Pocket's 27, Tundra 28.9. So Juno, who obviously putting down the marker, really wanting to show that he's got the pace to try and win this. Striker Boy invalidate, he's peeling in. So the pressure getting to Striker Boy
already.
Yeah, Striker Boy's already back in the belt, back in the pits.
Yeah, first lap was invalidated.
Pressure does get to him.
I'm going to quickly be unprofessional and change the audio levels because I have got everything way too loud, I feel.
Just want to let you know what pole time yesterday was in the Alpine Community Cup, see if these guys can match it. It was a 126.5.
Well, we're only 7 tenths off, so it's possible.
Oh, wow, Thunderfox. You know
Oh,
what?
wow.
I've always said that about Thunderfox, haven't I? He's always been quick on 1 lap pace, and then he bottles it in the Grand Prix. Am I wrong?
To be fair, as you know, he won Mexico.
Oh.
It took a time penalty applied to TMC, who unfortunately did a very late in stay out moment and cut the pit lane quite aggressively, which led Thunderfox to actually winning the Mexican Grand Prix, who did a very good late charge.
A win's a win.
Yeah, we take those.
Yeah.
Basically, as a wise man once said.
Yeah, who said that?
A
wise man.
Yeah, a wise man. Takivi must have blessed up his lap. He has done a 130 and now he's cooling down as well. I think Oliver's starting a lap. If anyone wants to actually run through that.
Oh, well,
The
Mackie loves running
Alpine
through
as
laps.
well.
Oh no, this is for
So,
you
Mackie,
to do,
can you
Def.
take us through?
No, I can't remember the circuit, Def.
Oh, well, luckily I do. So, we're heading into turn 1 now, through the double right-hander, which is actually really tricky in this year's game because of the way the cars slow down. Now through the S of Suzuka, not holding it completely flat through these corners, so must be running a little less downforce on the car. Now through the uphill left-hander there, running in 6th gear, now shifting up to 7th, and now into the double apex right-hander, and he does do that pretty well, I must say, running on the apex on the right, and then just getting caught on the curb on the left. Now into one of the trickiest braking zones here, because it's easy to lock your tyres up, down into 2nd gear, and then short shift up into 3rd. You want to get the power down quickly. Careful of the bump on the right-hand side. Getting the power back on quickly there for the Alpine. And then you want to switch to the left-hand side. Famously, Sebastian Vettel crashed here with Max Verstappen in 2018. And then, once again, careful not to run it too far out wide. For now, we're down the back straight. One of the last back straights on the circuit before we head into the very famous 130R. You see a move into 130R. We will have a great time, and Oliver has disconnected.
What the hell just... Wait, what? That was such a beautiful lap we've just had stolen!
I hadn't even finished it now. I was almost there. God damn it. I managed to commentate a curse him by not even saying anything about it. I'm sorry, guys.
You've commentated Kirsten out of existence.
I think
I didn't know my power was so strong.
Actually impressive.
Isn't that just vicious
Thunder Fox
mockery?
has spun.
Oh, he has.
Yeah, classic Thunder Fox.
You were saying earlier, Mackie, about DRC guarantee. We can do that to people's existence, apparently.
So Captain Kami's also on a lap right now.
Is he?
He is. So
he's flying through. Yeah, do you want to continue where you left off? Out of the difficult hairpin.
Yeah, out of difficult hairpin. Now we're getting maybe power back on here. You've got to watch for the bump on the right-hand side. Feels like deja vu. Now you want to carry on the power up into 8th. You can leave it into 7th here, but through the left-hander, it's really easy to run it out wide because of the clunkiness of that corner. We get the power on once again, and now down the main straight. No DRS down this straight, even though I feel like there should be. At least before we get to 130R. Now swing it in left-handed, keep the power directly on into the final tricky 90-degree right and then a 90-degree left. Quickly get on the power, and you want to stick to the right-hand side and go in the pit lane. That is the best way to actually finish the lap.
Are these drivers watching our stream or something? Are they doing this on purpose?
They must be. They must be.
As TMC has left the session. A lot of people leaving the session. Hopefully they'll get back in. But Striker Boy is, interestingly, on a lap here.
Are you sure you want to say that?
So this is a lap he does need. He's taken that pretty
not necessarily. There are 8 minutes left of the session. Could, in theory, mess
It's
this
a
up.
confidence boost, though, isn't it?
We'll still have enough one. But it would be a confidence boost, and that's the fastest sector one.
Oof. Oh.
Looks a bit struggling on exit though there.
Yeah, didn't get a lot of grip there. I do question. Obviously, we don't know what the weather's going to be like as well.
I've had insider information. Yeah. There may be a race engineer that has seen the weather forecast and it's not looking good.
Ooh. What, the whole race?
Well, let's not.
Because we had that at Silverstone and we remember what happened there.
Well, I don't think there's any critical corners here, so we might be alright.
Oh, there's some critical corners. Oh, let's bring it back. Come on, let's bring back the meme. Well, anyway, this lap is no meme from Striker Boy. Is it going to put him top of the timesheets? It puts him on the front row,
ahead of his
miles
teammates
down on Thunder Fox. That was a mighty lap from Thunder Fox, 27.2.
8/10 ahead of Striker Boy.
Yes, so sorry, Def. What were those times that those esports drivers at your what did you say, Alpine Community Cup? What times were they setting again?
Well, pole was a 1:26.5. Just want to let you know that lap would have put him third in the
Splat
Cup.
beef as well, splitting the Aston Martins.
Oh well. Now that changes everything.
It does.
Does make Yuno's
Do we
job
have a
more
graphic to
difficult.
know exactly how many points Juno needs to outscore Striker by?
13. I did show it earlier. I can show it again actually because I think it's on
Oh, I
demand.
can't see it because I'm not watching the stream.
Ah,
but
that's fair. I've got it up on one end just to see if it's running all okay. So you can see the constructors at Aston Martin have all but wrapped up the championship. 13 points, however, between Striker and Yuno, which does mean, of course, I believe if Yuno was to win, Striker needs to come. Well, God, yeah, no, you're looking at 12th. Not even a fastest lap and third would separate those two.
Well, what if we go tied on points? Do we have to call Michael Massey up?
Believe Striker Boy gets it. Oh, Yuno has a race win. I don't know if Striker Boy has a race win. That's a very good point, actually.
Wow.
Well, your graphics should show how many wins they've got.
They
so,
did, and I couldn't see it.
Alright, I'll read it.
There's such a delay on the stream that we can see that Yuno has more wins than Striker Boy. I believe 3 wins to 2.
So it is possible to be.
If I'm reading this low quality correctly.
That is correct. Juno has 3 wins, Striker has 2. But does it also not go on fastest lap? Because Striker has 2 fastest laps.
I think it's race wins and then I think that gets added. Perryland splitting them as well, so Yuno will obviously be thinking about a response.
Yes. But maybe he's running a wet setup.
That's... I don't think we lock Parfumé anymore after what happened last time.
Oh, really? Well, that takes the fun out of it, doesn't it? Oh, look, I've got a qualifying setup. Oh, I've got a race setup. Way!
Is that what the drivers sound like these days?
Yeah.
Oh. My
Hamilton,
controller.
did you not get the impression?
It was Hamilton.
Spot on. Yeah, I can do my Max Verstappen impression if you want me to.
Oh, God.
Sure.
Yeah, go for it. Why not?
Alright. Hang on, let me think of some famous Max lines. He says simply lovely a lot, doesn't he? Yes, he does.
No, that's GP.
Right, you ready? Yeah. No, he says that. He says that. Right, you ready? This is we all prepared. We all prepared for this impression.
Absolutely.
No.
For the Alpha Tauri crossing the line, go for it.
Alright. Simply lovely.
Cammy sets a 129.9 and Def, I think, is in the bin. Not a single mate was spoken in that.
Simply lovely. Well, that's Scottish. That's not
That sounded more like Yorkshire.
Yorkshire. Oh, Max Verstappen. Max, Super Max. Oh, I can sing that in Dutch.
We're gonna get copyright claims.
God. And speaking
Or by
of,
the pit stop boys.
Yeah,
my
I
God,
mean,
yeah.
you never know.
they do look tiresome.
Come at us, pit stop boys. Come on.
And speaking of Max Verstappen, as Thunder Fox, sorry, let's his teammate Tundra go through for his lap.
Max
He also
wouldn't
wants
do
to
that.
make an improvement. That Max would just blame Perez
He
again.
would have sent it right into the wall.
Oh, but Tundra appeals him. Max would never have done that either.
No, exactly. This is very un-Max Verstappen like. Do you know Mackie and Max Verstappen share a lot of similar views?
Do
Really?
they?
Mm.
In what way?
Well, you're obviously Dutch, of course.
Yeah, oh, yeah, 100%. I'm the most Dutch person. there is.
But you like orange.
The other type of orange, papaya orange. Thank you very much. They're very different.
Ah, I see.
Oh, right on board with Takimi, who nearly lost it going uphill on the left-hander.
Takimi.
He's on a lap, obviously needing to climb up the order a bit further. Struggling with the rear end, to be honest.
Mm. It's a constant problem these days.
Yeah, it's
Do you struggle with your rear end?
I was about to say, it's important to have a nice rear end. You
Well,
want
it
to get a
depends what
good...
kind of rear end you like.
Well, I like a rear end I can get a good grip on.
Yeah, that's a fair point. Mackie, what's your sort of favourite rear end?
We got 100% race, boys. Let's slowly... let's get to these later.
This is a championship decider. You wouldn't hear Crofty saying about this, would you?
I think
See,
maybe
this
in
is why-
pre-season.
This is why I've got Crofty's job in the next 10 years, I tell you.
Honestly, if you could get onto Sky Sports, you could definitely improve.
I technically have been.
Have you?
Half of my face was seen in the Stowe Sands.
My parents have been seen on the F1 broadcast multiple times.
Well, my uncle's actually Crofty, so I win.
My dad owns Xbox.
Yeah, I actually know Phil Spencer.
I saw Lewis Hamilton in the pit lane once after the race because I threw the fence at Silverstone.
There's no way.
Yeah.
Going again.
You know I can speak Arabic.
Did you know I was one person away from getting an autograph from Mark Webber at the WEC a few years ago?
Oh, you actually?
Oh.
Yeah, they cut us off. Despite telling us we'd definitely get the interview, they cut us off. It was obviously
What did Mark Webber say?
He didn't. He just walked off.
He said not bad for a number 2 driver.
In the new
Oh, there's only 30 seconds left. Fuck. Oh, apologies.
Oh, yeah, the session's come right to the end now as drivers are starting their laps. I think who's the furthest around? I believe...
Striker Boy going to make it to the line here?
Cammy won't. Striker Boy might not.
Ooh, he's cutting
Kind
it close.
of really close.
He's...
So Thunderbox is the first who will be finishing their
Striker?
lap.
He's gonna
7,
make it.
6.
Oh, this is close.
5,
He's fine.
4, 3, 2.
Ooh,
Ooh, he left it
through.
late.
Did the Haas get through?
Nope.
TMC made it. TMC made it.
TMC made
TMC
it.
did make it.
Literally just made it.
These are...
TMC was already...
But he's quite close to Striker. That might mess his lap up.
Yeah. Because he
Perryland spun it.
Oh, is
the
it?
S section.
Oh, is that gonna... Oh,
It might hamper some laps, but I think he's pulled across. So
Yeah, I've gone back on board with Thunder Fox now. Who?
oh, Striker's invalidated, so he can't improve.
Oh, so that's it from him.
And Juno is 5/10 down in the first sector.
Look like Thunder Fox for pole then, as...
And Juno was 5 seconds down in the middle sector.
Thunder Fox
Fox
doesn't
doesn't
improve.
Splat Beef, he's a 10th up. He might take the front row here, ahead of Striker Boy.
See how
You
the
know
chicane
first
goes.
ahead of him who boxes. He knows he's not improved. Splat Beef. He's improving.
I think he's going to beat Striker here. Oh, we got into
Does,
20
seconds.
Cheeky monkey.
Who is next to be coming down the line?
Tundra's
Tundra's
improving
on
as
the
well.
line.
Oh, Tundra's got a purple in a sector. He's around 2/10.
There's a massive improvement by Tundra. Can he send it through here?
Can he? He's going to out-qualify Juno.
The more Striker
Oh
Boy
my
gets
God.
pushed down, this might benefit him, but we'll see where he comes across the line.
Fourth.
Does it? Massive improvement,
Only
though.
just behind Striker as well.
TMC probably should better set at lap 19th. Takimi has finished. I believe that is everyone, isn't it?
19th, also known as 9th.
And that is your final finishing order. Oliver, unfortunately, disconnecting Karumi and Flowers, who had a qualifying ban. So Thunder Fox takes P1.
Are you choosing to ignore my statement?
I am choosing to ignore your statement.
Honestly, that's fair. You can basically just ignore anything Def says and it's fine.
I'm sorry, everyone. I've got a cold.
I think
My voice is fucked.
most people are cold.
Oh.
Oh dear. Why are we... This must be
Why are
a
we doing
very
this?
long pit session. What's going on? Oh, Perryland's being wheeled in very
Perryland
slowly.
decided to pit instead of crossing the line.
Yeah, which means we have to now watch his animation as his Williams mechanics drag that car into the pit lane.
I'm being responsible. I'm on our pole position finisher, Thunder Fox.
Hey, it was a great lap. You know, top quality. That's you know, that's a champion's drive. But unfortunately, he won't be champion today.
No, but he does, of course. He can make it difficult for everyone else. Now, Striker Boy, of course, I don't know if either of you had mentioned to Mackie, we had the last race, Qatar, was full wets the entire race, which won. So I wonder if we're going to see wet race, if
Qatar was
could
full
benefit. It was the entire race. I will quickly round this off while you sit there in shock. Thunder Fox P1 with a fantastic lap of 1:27.2, nearly 7/10 ahead of everyone else. Splat Beef second, Striker Boy in third, Tundra in fourth, Perryland fifth, Pockets sixth, in seventh, and I think it was LDW, TMC, and Takimi who wrap up your final 10 And I think it was then Cammy and then Oliver. And
Oh no,
oh dear, it is rain. It is heavy rain.
that's a lot of rain. So
Oh
I haven't
dear.
loaded in yet. This is spoilers. Oh, it's raining.
It's a lot of rain. The stewards don't look too happy.
I'd say this is heavy to light.
I say we need to red flag the race and delay it.
Red
for
flag it.
5
Red flag.
hours.
Yeah, let's come back tomorrow.
Is red flags on?
No, we don't have that. We don't need that mess. Can you?
The safety cars on.
Yes, safety cars are on. This is tier 2,
Oh,
so
I
I
better get some
expect to
facts
see a
up
few
then.
of those. Yeah, if any of you can
This is,
provide any facts, because that'll be helpful. It's a long race, 53 laps, 5.8 kilometer circuit, so we are gonna see a very long race. 18
This track
corners in
becomes
full wet.
incredibly slow in the wet.
Yeah.
So
And a good-
we're in for a long race.
safety
so I'll
car.
let you-
It's
Oh,
a,
it's
no,
a
it's a
formation
formation
lap.
lap. Yeah.
Oh.
Don't worry too
I was
much.
about to say,
We can
I'll
work out what tyres they're on. It's Inters.
Oh, is it Inter's condition?
there's no way this is Inters.
No, they must be chancing it.
You got to remember, Mackie, that it's Formula One and we don't like using the wet tyre.
True. That's insane.
They are all on Inter's. Wow.
Right, you know what I'd do? Turn 1, send it down the inside and hope you make some places up.
All right, Lando Norris asking for advice what to do in his sim race.
I've heard that Mackie's a big fan of Lando Norris.
Who doesn't love Lando Norris?
I mean, I might actually be wearing the Lando Norris team replica shirt right
He's got
now.
the same amount of wins as he does as well, which
I am-
is, you know...
I am wearing a
Impressive.
McLaren beanie.
Oh, I've got that somewhere. I don't know where it is, though.
Isn't it great that I have more wins in Formula 1 than Lando Norris does?
That is just really depressing.
Yeah, please don't. What could have been?
Could
Just
have
as Sochi
been.
had
But to be
rain.
fair, Lando messing up in Sochi gave Max the world title, so, you know.
Don't remind me. Don't remind me about Sochi 2021.
Because if Lando had pitted, then Max would have finished like 6th.
Would it?
Sure.
Yeah, because everyone else pitted around and Red Bull pitted Max, which allowed Max to jump up to 2nd.
Jeez.
So you can all blame Michael Massa you want, but Lando Norris is the one
Oh,
you
come on.
should be blaming. Honestly.
Could we not, though?
What? Mention Japan 2020. Japan?
Japan?
Okay, I've got an update for you. Okay, so currently it's raining.
Yes.
Cheers,
And
Jeff.
in
This is accurate.
45 minutes time it'll be dry.
Oh,
45?
okay. I was going to say, the AWS
Oh, we got
graphic was
Haas
set
in the wall.
into... Oh, wait, what?
It's okay. The Haas is back on the track. That was LDW. Just decided to go into the wall. There
Not-
might be some rear floor damage
He's
potentially.
not disqualified, though, so I think he's got away with it, has he? Because obviously it'll reset you to your grid. if you
Apparently it's a
crash too hard.
thunderstorm right now, by the way.
They're not allowed to race in a thunderstorm. Just
We are
That's what I
going
mentioned.
racing, though, and we are going to see the rest of the cars forming up to the grid.
The air temperature is 18 degrees. It's pretty
Black
chilly.
Beef missing his pit box.
That's not good.
We're going to see Farwaz now taking up the grid position. Rest of the drivers now on grid as we are waiting for the race to start. 3, 4. We have 5 red lights now. And we are underway at the Japanese Grand Prix here at, I was about to say Sochi, of course, it's Suzuka, as Tundra makes a fantastic start. Down into turn 1, the Ferrari is going for it. He's cleared Tundra as well. Splat Beef, of course, still there and hanging on. Williams further back, Periland going slightly wide as Yuno is now battling already with his teammate. Side by side with Striker Boy, who's lost out a position, and Yuno gaining 2 positions as well. Fantastic start by him. What a getaway! Straight away.
yeah, absolutely. And we're already seeing Thunder Fox almost a second up the road. He's just really enjoying that clean air in front. You've not got to worry about the spray. You've not got to worry about any of that. And Splat Beef is under real pressure from Tundra. Obviously thought a move was to be made there, but just didn't quite work out as gets
He's
pushed a little
struggling
bit
on
wide
grip.
by Striker Boy.
Into 3rd. They actually, I think the Astons collided on lap 1, by the way.
Did they? They were
I saw
side
it
by
go
side,
to
very
turn
tight.
1.
Yuno looking at the cutback.
You don't get the switchback of dreams.
Oh, can't make it
He
stick.
didn't.
It looked very tasty, very
Oh my God.
opportunistic.
I think I've seen this before. They're going to collide in a minute.
Oh no.
Oh,
Williams looking down the
Oh, no, the
inside.
accidents have started. We're not even on lap 1.
We could be got scouser up, brilliant. Wait, that was Welsh actually, till the end.
Oh, there's that. Oh no! No, here comes the No,
Striker Boy and Tundra side by side. It's exciting. It's 180. Oh, they've collided! I've collected Juno as well. The Aston Martin teammates have made contact, and there's more collisions as the Haas goes wide into Juno.
We've got a virtual safety car.
Oh,
There is
no,
debris
both
all over the
Astons.
track.
One Aston's missing a front wing, and it's Striker Boy. The other one does have one.
Pure chaos.
Oh no, they're both in. Both Astons are in.
Everyone's in the pit lane. Got 5 drivers in and
Juno's
6
gonna have
drivers.
Juno's gonna have one hell of a slow stop because he's got to stick behind Striker.
If you're Striker
while
Boy,
he
you
changes
don't.
his front wing.
Actually, he does want to get away as fast as possible, but you're right. This leads both of them at the back of the pack.
Oh my God, Juno.
That's a very wet
He's
Aston
sitting
Martin
there.
driver. Oh
That was
my
a
dear.
depressingly long pit stop. It's still
Swampy
going.
gets a
Oh,
drive-through
Swampy-
penalty!
Oh God, it's all gone wrong.
But this puts it in the hands of Yuno.
Well, no,
Oh,
Juno's
Swampy
14.
Striker Boy getting confused.
Swampy's
Never mind.
crashed.
Never mind. I was thinking
Oh, he has
about.
crashed.
I was thinking about
Don't
Striker
reverse
Boy.
there, son. You can't park there. Spin it round.
There's still traffic coming. He needs to get cleared. He's lost
There
the
you
front
go.
wing as well.
That's the new Ferrari nose for 2024.
It would make him slower, actually. I was going to say faster in a straight line, but
Apparently Ferrari have changed 95% of their components for next year.
is that due to wear and tear or actually the innovation?
No, that's a whole new design. They think they've got it next year. It's going to be their year.
And we're racing once again.
We are back under green
just what I've
conditions. And Cami and Karumi driving in close formation, the AlphaTauri pair, who have benefited really well. Cami gaining 7 places. Karumi is up 8. Fawaz as well has climbed up. The AlphaTauris, I think, just switched places. The camera angle was not
Were they
too
battling?
beneficial. I think it might have been team orders. I think Karumi may have benefited there. Not entirely
See, this
sure.
is why you don't go wheel to wheel into 130R.
You don't go wheel to wheel in 130R.
Especially in the
Might
wet.
have needed to put that in the race director's notes.
I did. It's in the small print.
Oh right. I
Yeah,
see.
always read the fine print.
Because I'm the race director now.
I could just imagine you as the race director and the racing suddenly becoming a hell of a lot worse.
Safety car.
All right, Massey,
For what reason?
calm down.
I just want it.
Periland, just thought about a move down the inside on Oliver. And Oliver goes straight on,
Oh no.
completely messing up that chicane.
Oh, he's into the pits. Is he going for full wets?
The drivers might be struggling.
Well, Juno's also 14th right now. He's really struggling.
Yeah, he's really far back. That whole pit.
Oh, he's in the pits.
Fairyland's gone
Oh,
deep as
no.
well. We must be looking at full wet conditions.
I think Juno's having to change his front wing.
We'll see what he goes on to. So we are looking at inters, so it must be a wing
Yeah,
change.
Juno's changing his front wing.
So obviously not full
Well-
wet conditions just yet.
He's going to need a
So
miracle.
the rain has certainly gotten visibly heavier though. And the drivers are really struggling through the tighter corners to put any power down on the exit. So I don't think it's going to be long before we go on to full wets and we're here for the full 2 hours.
We are here for a while, yeah.
I've got a league race at 9, so
Oh, I see how it is.
Oh no, you are staying.
Yeah, we're not letting you go. You can do
No,
you
it's
can do
Jeddah.
comms
Yeah.
while you race.
yeah. But the issue with that is I have to disconnect from F1, load it up on my other monitor.
I'm hearing skill issue.
Yeah, I mean, just get good, isn't it?
So right now, Striker Boy's world champion,
In this state, 100%.
but we are on lap 4 of 53
On a very wet race.
on a very
A very wet, a very wet race and a very long race.
Yeah. Has anyone got any good parlor games?
I was gonna follow up just by saying, I mean,
Go fish?
go fish. We might be able to go fish actually.
It might be. It might be
It's
wet.
wet
enough.
enough, yeah.
What's your favourite fish, Mackie?
To eat or to look at?
I'd say both. Both.
Go both.
To eat, probably really basic, but just some cod, deep fried cod.
Ooh.
That's a good pick. To be fair.
No, I'm not going to say on live stream, but there's something you can search about cod that'll make you change your mind.
I'm good,
Yeah.
thanks. I don't think I will.
What about your
To look at, you know those fighting fish.
fighting fish?
Yeah, the ones with the like really.
Oh, what, swordfish?
No. No, I'll find you a picture and send it to you.
Is it a shark?
No.
Oh, is this like the Japanese fighting fish, isn't it, or something?
Siamese fighting fish.
That's Siamese.
Siamese fighting fish.
Yeah.
Japanese, where we're at right now.
What makes them Siamese?
Well, that's where they're from, I guess.
The front.
Probably a good bet.
Striker
well, now we know
boy.
Mackie's favourite food.
Exactly. Yeah.
Favourite fish food and favourite fish to look at.
Striker boy clearing
Yeah, in case you wanted
Perryland.
to know.
He's further up the grid, so yeah, it's just strengthening his
He's only
championship
15
standings.
seconds behind the car in front.
Only 15.
Could we just mention how Thunder Fox is 5 seconds in the lead somehow?
He is just absolutely clearing this. I mean, the
Yeah, he's
more
checked out.
the more LDW and the Ferrari, they were closer together earlier. LDW, I think, had to maybe do a bit of defending, which fortunately missed out on. Thunder Fox is just going to run away with this.
Absolutely.
Striker fastest lap?
Maybe it's not wet conditions. I mean, maybe we overreacted.
No, I don't think it's full wet. I think it's just a bit damp.
It's
A little
moist.
Yeah, moist.
Yeah, that's a term I was avoiding saying, but yeah.
Why?
Well, because you two are here. You know.
Oh, did you get just a bit embarrassed around us?
Oh no, it's
You
not,
get
not
it
that.
moist.
All fantastic
Can't say
drive
that,
there. I was
would you?
right on board with Tundra, and Fawaz has made a brilliant move on Cammy.
Does it make you moist?
Makes me very moist.
That's in YouTube's terms and services. I'm sure it's fine.
It's look, it's. a
If we were
wet
on
race.
Twitch, it would be fucking Hell's Angels. You could do whatever you want now.
No, we're
Yeah,
only on
true.
YouTube, so we have to live up to
Yeah.
our Google gods.
You get your tits out on Twitch now.
No, they banned that account very fast.
No, they're all still there. They're all still there.
Oh my god,
Oh,
130R! LDW,
No,
don't!
don't do it! Oh god!
No, that is a critical corner, but he's going for it in a
No,
chicane.
Oh, he's done the centre! Oh, the Prost. Who did it?
I can't remember
Frost.
who sent it on them. But we are going to see trains forming as we've got one further back with the AlphaTauri holding up Fawaz. I mean, if
here
catches up
comes.
enough, I'm not sure he will. As LDW just clear back past the Ferrari. Oh,
Or is he?
Oh!
the contact!
Oh, this is thrilling. This one. Can he go around the outside? No, he can't.
Ooh.
I think
Wow.
the Ferrari just needs to hold off just for a couple of minutes, couple of laps, just
Yeah, but
hold
you
off
don't
and then
know-
go again.
Yeah, you say that, but the man behind in that Ferrari is called Pockets.
Right now he's
True.
in a pocket, mate.
Yeah. Can he find that pocket of space?
He is looking to make sure he gets P3. At the moment, he will be doing so.
What, P3 in the championship?
Yeah, so there's a four-way fight. Pocket's on 103 points. Team C is on 99 points, and Fawaz 95. And Alessandro, who's not racing, is on 90. Alessandro is a McLaren driver, which, if any of you are not sure recently, well,
Just join the Discord. It's
Yeah.
all there.
Discord.gg.
Yeah,
Discord.gg.
McLaren, McLaren were bad boys, and
Yes, they were.
then they're not bad boys anymore because the rules came down on them.
Pretty hard, to say the least.
Yeah, pretty hard. I mean, like it was, it was torturous. I didn't want to watch it. Edgin made me watch it, and it was, what he did to those McLaren folks.
Yeah, there's some.
Unspeakable horrors.
Yeah.
He
Not-
made
not
them watch
great.
Die Hard 4.
There's a fourth Die Hard.
There's like 70 Die Hards. What's your favourite Die Hard?
The Christmas one. I'm only aware of
What?
one Die Hard, yeah.
Mackie, what's your favourite Die Hard?
Would you kill me if I said I don't think I've watched any of them?
No, because I haven't watched them either.
Oh.
But I just wanted to know what your favourite Die Hard is.
I haven't got a favourite.
Alright, cool.
They're all my favourite. There you go.
Mine is the one in Warzone where you go up the Die Hard tower.
Oh, Paraland on Striker Boy.
He's got back past him, has he?
He's got past him, flown past him.
Oh. Shocking.
Cautions. Oh, Splatby's out of the
fired.
race. It's a safety car.
A safety car?
I hope
That
you
means
do
the race
have.
becomes exciting again.
Yes, I was about to say. I hope people have like good taste buds because this is spicing it up really nice. Yuno's back in him a chance.
How have we only made it to lap 7?
Oh yeah, I'm just seeing it's lap 6. I was about the question. I keep thinking it's like, surely there's got to be things something
I'll
to
look up how many diehards there are.
I think that's a safe thing to do right now. I definitely feel we need to find out. We need to know how many Bruce
Do you wanna
Willis
take a
events
guess?
there are. I'm gonna say 4 because you said 4. I'm gonna go with your guess.
Mackie?
Sorry, how many Die Hard films there are? I'm gonna say 6.
6? Surely not.
There's 5.
Wait, what? No.
There's 5.
No.
There's Die Hard, Die Hard 2, Die Hard with a Vengeance, Live Free or Die Hard, A Good Day to Die Hard.
I thought the 4th one was the Good Day to Die Hard one.
No, that one came out in 2013.
Jesus Christ.
Also, why is Die Hard considered a Christmas film? It came out in July 15th.
Isn't it set around Christmas though?
I think so.
That's the whole point of it.
Yeah. It was released in 1988 when Mackie was 97 years old.
A fun bit of tidbit as well. There's a Die Hard arcade game.
Mm.
No, it's
What's your
Dynamite
favourite
Decker.
arcade game?
My favourite? Time Splitters.
Oh, that's a good one. Mackie, you're probably too old for arcades. What's your favourite arcades game?
Too old for arcades? Wow. That's
Yeah.
That's
As we said, you are 97 years old.
Oh, we're down that route now. I'm 97. Okay.
Well, you were 97 in 1988, apparently, according to me. So I don't know how old you are now. Probably
the oldest person alive.
Probably like 30.
Yeah,
That's
30.
that's how time works.
Go on, you must
how
have.
old is
Yeah.
he?
Do you have an arcade game? Go on.
I can't remember the last time I went to an arcade.
Nom 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 nom.
They're really fun. Go with your friends. Go to a bowling alley with an arcade in it.
Last time I went to a bowling alley, which I thought it was a funny story. It's really not.
Wow.
Just seen Kizza saying in the chat that Die Hard 1 is set around Christmas, and Die Hard 2 set in an airport also just before Christmas. I think that only just reinforced that
Yeah.
Die Hard is a holiday film.
I think also they had to redo Die Hard something because of 9/11.
Did they? That would
Yeah,
be an
I think
interesting
so.
fact.
When did one of the Die Hards come out?
God, ages
I
ago,
think it was
wasn't
Die Hard. Oh, I don't know. No, I don't think it was. Oh no, it was GTA. They had to change it for.
Ah. Because the only thing I don't even think many things changed. The only thing I think that did change was, this is going to be a very weird out there interesting fact, was Lilo and Stitch. It was
Yes, I
originally a
did know
plane the aliens stole at the end of that movie, but it turned into their spaceship, and then they had to move it from the city and do it into the mountains because, of course, unfortunately, 9/11.
Yeah. Do you know that a Good Day to Die Hard has 15% on Rotten Tomatoes?
Audience reviews or... I don't trust
no,
critics
just-
reviews
that's
too
just
much.
That's critics reviews.
Yeah, but critics
There's
reviews
also
are,
Die Hard
terrible.
comics.
I really
There's a
want
lot of video
there-
games.
I want
Oh
there
my
to
God,
be a
there's a lot of video
creative
games.
series on YouTube or somewhere where it's Die Hard but DYE hard, and it's just it's about coloring and changing the materials and textiles. That'd be good.
Apparently there's a Die Hard game for the iOS and Android systems.
I think we're talking about too much Die Hard now. All of a sudden.
Well, it is almost Christmas, so let's make it Christmassy. What's your favourite Christmas film?
Ooh. I don't.
Well,
I'm gonna
it's-
have a think. If you've got one ready, you should go. I'm gonna have to think about that.
No, I can say that I don't like Christmas films.
Oh,
Bah humbug.
Grinch.
Okay, there you go.
The
That's my favorite Christmas film then, The Grinch. Just
The best
'cause-
Christmas film, hands down, is The Polar Express.
Ooh.
I'd have to disagree.
Tom Hanks. That's all right.
Tom Hanks plays 5 people in that film.
I always found that one of the boring films in existence.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
It still holds up today. I watched it recently. Because I'm a sad. I don't do anything else in my life. But
It was always the one when you're in school, like
I didn't watch it on my own, to be fair. But
in primary school. It was always like it got to Christmas, they couldn't be bothered to teach you anything, so they would just put on Polar Express. Or was that just my school?
Just your school.
it's your school, mate. I didn't have.
I do have
don't
my
have
answer though. I do have my favorite Christmas movie, which has just come to me. Nightmare Before
Yep.
Christmas.
I watched that recently, and it still holds up. It's a very good film.
Very good Halloween film. Very good Christmas film.
It's a good one.
I think we're just waiting for the last of the cast to join
What
up.
about Home Alone?
Home Alone?
Home Alone?
Is that? Oh, it is. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
For the second
I
one
don't
with
really
Donald
like
Trump.
Home Alone. It does, yeah. Connotations of that, hey. Whoa.
Ooh! I was just watching the, just went on board back with Juno just to see if he is catching the safety car at all, and I thought he was going to lose. He lost the rear. I thought he was going to spin out and crash.
So a few people didn't pit under that safety car. TMC, Fawaz, and Pockets.
Deciding to just stay out with their lead. Thunder Fox did pit, of course.
But track advantage, as we found out in this year's game, is not the way to go. The fresher tyres are the way to go in this year's
I
game.
mean, on a wet track, sometimes track position can be more favourable.
True, but I tell you, Mackie, when I was driving in the Alpine Community Cup yesterday,
Oh my god.
I didn't pit under full wet conditions for another set of full wet tyres, and people that did got past me very quickly. So
New tyres and slipstream is very OP in this game. That's what we
we've said it
found
every
very
race.
quickly.
okay, if you had that on your DRC bingo, then make sure you tick it off. If you had us
We have
talking
a
about
bingo?
Die Hard for 20 minutes, tick that off as well.
And Oliver disconnecting again, if you made that from qualifying. He's unfortunately left the session.
Again.
We should be getting a restart at the end of this lap.
Yeah, we should definitely see
I should
the
hope.
screen conditions
I would hope
again.
so. Yeah. We're running out of things to talk about.
It'll be
Hey,
exciting.
if we get any more insider information about the weather, I mean,
There's literally a graph in the chat which tells you exactly what it's going to be.
is that?
Graph in the chat, really?
Yeah, Kisa sent it out.
I haven't looked at Discord, so
I will be
No, I
pulling that open. There it is, look at that. I think we might see dries at the end, considering we've had a safety car already.
Well, it said 45 minutes. It's probably been out 5. Feels longer.
Safety car in, of course.
Are we sure?
Well, Pockets is
Because it
fallen
hasn't
way
said
too far
safety
back and he's
cars
not
in.
catching up to it. Yeah,
Oh,
there
there
we
it
go.
is.
There we go. Might have been a bit of a delay. For sure, we'll now see Pockets backing up the pack.
I'm going to watch Striker Boy on this restart.
Yeah, it's of course he's got 1 point right now. He stays where he is to the end of the race, so more than enough. He just has to make sure, really, doesn't outscore him by 13. But here we are, Farwas right on the back of the gearbox of Pockets, looking down the inside. We'll see when Pocket goes. He's holding off as long as he can. He has gone now. Caught Farwas a bit unawares. He's instantly gone. We're seeing moves at the further back down the grid.
it was 4 wide there for just a moment.
Striker made up a position but then had to give it back due to these stupid rules of you can't overtake under the safety car.
Very sensible rules.
No, stupid rules.
No,
we should delete them.
No, the one that once you cross the line, even though the safety car's gone, you still can't pass. for some
Oh,
reason.
really?
Yeah,
Until the start-finish line.
it's a feature.
But oh yeah, no, to the start-finish line. But you were saying it was before or after the start-finish line?
After,
Yeah, that's weird.
but you had to hand it back. It's a weird feature, not a bug. It's a feature.
It's a bug, not a feature. If only Bethesda made ourselves a Formula 1 game.
Maybe worse than this is.
No, it'd just take them 10 years to release the version from 10 years
Yuno down the inside on Oliver. It's an AI, I've just realised, so that dispatched it very cleanly.
Good move, Juno. He's got to make these places up, because otherwise he won't be world champion.
No, he's got a lot of work to do, of course. He is back on Takimi.
Thunderfox straight through on Fawaz.
Not surprised. The extra drift he's got is nuts. And I can tell you, Juno needs to be world champion, because if you don't win a world championship, it eats you up inside, like I did in Season 4 when I didn't win. It eats me up, Mackie. It wasn't my fault.
I think Yuno...
Sure.
Striker has 2 of those world championships, correct?
Ah!
Ooh!
That was
What
never going to
happened?
work.
Yeah, that's
He
not
broke so
good
late
at
he
all.
went into the
Yuno's
side of
gone.
Striker Boy. And that was his head. His head's gone there.
Yeah, it's completely sent it and we're completely lost out.
Yeah, now he's got to pit again.
How many times? How many pits have we had in the first just 12 laps of this race?
At least
Ooh.
5.
At
have
least
a
2.
At least more than 1.
Stops. So Juno
Fourth
has now
stop.
hit 3 times. Oliver has hit 2 times, along with Perryland, Takimi, and Striker Boy.
Yeah,
And
fourth
Tundra,
stop.
TMC, Kami, I can't say half these names. LDW and Thunderfox have all pit once, and then Pockets and Fawaz haven't pit yet. Shockingly.
It's a shame. I believe Edgin is still the TP for Aston Martin.
Indeed.
Be one where we could pull him in if he wasn't racing. Ask him what he thinks that's
You could
going
probably
on.
still put him in. I think he'd probably still win.
Yeah, he'd probably still win his race while doing that.
Tier 1 has probably ended long before us. It's probably ended already because it, 35% race and dry.
Imagine the
So-
scenes. Yeah, it's unfortunate, like, the fact that... I mean, they're giving us good racing, but, I mean, that's 2 races in the row now, Jesus, for Tier 2. Don't think any of these guys are happy.
Got to move. Oh, I thought we were gonna have another collision into. I've forgotten the corner name already. I'm not with it today.
130R.
130R.
130R. Yeah, that one.
Yeah, Thunderfox has completely driven away with it.
Yeah, that famous corner in Suzuka.
Yeah. I know. It's just...
That's seen many. You know, Fernando Alonso got past Michael Schumacher in that corner.
God, Fernando Alonso is really actually old.
Yeah,
I
he did
keep forgetting just how old he is.
it was in 2005.
Was he 45 now or something, Fernando Alonso?
No, he's not that old. I think he's 41.
What? No, surely, because... Wait, no. Hang on, that's a good
Lewis
point.
is 38.
Google,
37.
how old is Fernando Alonso?
Here are some examples I found of Fernando Alonso. Oh,
42.
Wow, okay.
wow, he's almost as old as Mackie.
So Striker Boy is looking pretty safe now at the moment. So, and pending any mistakes, I feel like...
It is only lap 13.
Yeah, well, did Yuno make a mistake? Was it his fault for the
Yeah,
collision?
he just went down the inside and locked his tyres, I assume, and then went to try and get past Takimi Fox, missed his braking point, and went into the side of Striker Boy.
Yeah. So unless Yuno was really high up in the positions and Striker Boy bins it, he's pretty much looking at his 3rd championship here.
Wow. Someone put this man in tier 1.
I like how it's a bit of a self-story, I'll quickly just say. I like how I won tier 3 championship, only just, mind you. I got moved straight to tier 1. That was vertigo.
That's how it goes, Wilton.
You just got lucky.
Yeah.
Or unlucky, depends on how you see it, I guess.
I don't want to talk about anything. Plead the 5th. As Tundra makes his way round the side of Striker Boy and Cammy.
We've got 5 drivers looking like they're all about to overtake each other in the middle of the pack, and it's going to be Tundra who's in the lead of that pack, followed quickly by Kami, and there's going to be someone down the inside. I believe there was contact between the Aston Martin and the Alpha Tower. I could be wrong. Don't think there's any damage to either car. I think everyone's okay.
Tundra's gained pace. Tundra's found a lot of pace all of a sudden as he goes a little bit wide, getting frustrated by
It's still raining.
It is.
Oh, that's a brilliant move by Striker Boy down the inside on Cammy. All the way through the uphill right-hander.
Oh my god, what's happened?
Oh, the yellows? No, there's no
This
yellows.
has gone.
Oh, was?
Oh, there he is. Oh,
Are you okay?
I think I've been kicked.
Oh, you
Yes,
have been
you have.
kicked. Oh dear.
Oh dear.
That's great.
Finally.
You have. Yeah, can we kick about the comms box now?
The race ended.
It's raining, so it's seen the future. Who won?
Loading.
I don't know this loading person. So Kizza again in the chat has explained the bug is because the yellows stay on until the last car crosses the timing line, and so you can't overtake. Sorry, under a yellow flag.
You can't undertake her.
You can't
I'm gonna get some
undertake
of my
either.
friends to watch the stream.
Aw,
If I
friends.
can work out how to share this on mobile.
What you do is you grab the link from YouTube, and then
Yeah,
you
I'm
copy it,
trying. It's
and
not.
then you go to Discord, and then you send it to them via Discord.
Of course, if anyone does want to share, feel free to hit the share icon. But most importantly, do like, and if you're not subscribed already, do subscribe. Because
Yeah,
of
why
course,
aren't
we
you
can see that
subscribed?
66% of you are currently
Ding
not.
that bell.
Yeah, remember to ding that bell as well. I was about to say sponsored by as a meme, but we are sponsored by Milestone as well. The
Thanks,
last race
Milestone.
of
We
the
are.
season. So thank you so much to Milestone for sponsoring us throughout the season. Of course, very beneficial, and without that help and everything else, it wouldn't have been possible maybe to do some of the things we've been able to do this season,
Yeah.
supporting both tiers for our drivers. And I was going to say
Wouldn't pay for
providing the
my
commentary.
£1 million paycheck.
Yeah, I was going to say wouldn't be able to provide commentary without it. Our big bucks, which I've not seen any of just yet. Actually, I've seen more royalties from our music than I have for doing this.
It goes all to me. Sorry.
All right.
Yeah. Def's got like some insider that just stops the payroll going out to anyone except him.
Yeah, I'm on £1 million a day.
Yeah.
£1 a day.
Yeah.
Is
It
that
all
in
comes out
yen?
£1 million.
Actually, is rather than pounds, is that in yen? Are you sure it's pounds?
No, it's in rupees.
What is that in pounds?
Yeah, what is
Try
that? in
Google
pounds?
it.
Actually, yeah, please do.
Pay attention to the racing while I Google what rupees.
Oliver
A
making
million
a move
rupees
down
in
the inside,
pounds.
and there's a collision! He's taken himself and TNC. No, not TNC. Himself and Cammy out. A ridiculous dive down the inside of the chicane. What was Oliver thinking?
Well, the way more pressing matter is how many 1 million rupees is in pounds. It's about 9.5 grand.
That's still a lot of money. I'd take that.
It's
I'd
about
take that
£9.5
daily.
grand.
Oliver, we're trying to do some serious research here. Please, behave. Somehow not broken his wing on that Alpine. The Alpine which you were so fond of, Def.
So yeah, I love Alpine. They're my favourite brand. For legal reasons, I have to say that.
Do you though?
No.
Or do you still get the hat if you say they're not your favourite?
I assume so. You get shipped tomorrow.
Damn, during Christmas. Oh god, that's
I know, it's my
might not arrive, especially if it's come by Royal Mail.
Mail of the Royals.
Mail of the Royals. Don't say that. Daily Mail. Let's go to Daily Mail. It'd be the Sun. The Sun would be all over that one.
Are you a fan of the Sun?
God, no.
No.
Well, I like the actual Sun. Jesus Christ, you really got close to your mic to say that one, didn't you? It's like, do you like the Sun? No.
No.
That was personal.
It was a personal no. He hates the Sun. The Sun killed his family.
Yeah,
So,
don't
it's-
fucking
it's,
blame him. It's terrible, that paper.
Oh god, can't be saying that. They'll start a lawsuit.
What, the Sun?
Yeah, probably.
Come at me, Sun.
Every,
dare you.
every single pasty white man ever.
A double day.
Tundra looks like
I
he's
was
about
about
to
to
make a
say.
move on profits.
He's been staring at the gearbox of this Ferrari for a while now, getting frustrated, as well as mentioned earlier, on Farah's, but he gets bursts of pace where he actually figures out the car, the tyres. He must get them in the right working temperature, but I suppose it's just experience. He's getting way too aggressive and just struggling. But as I say that, Pocket's struggling, and he holds on to
Pocket is on
this.
16 lap old Inters.
Definitely impressive then that he's holding on to this position easily. As you see
They're basically
Takimi
slicks at
going
this
wide
point.
back there. Down the inside?
Down the inside.
Bit
He's
of
got a surge of
oh,
contact.
that's no.
That's more on Pockets than Tundra.
I was trying to get an angle, didn't see how deep he went, unfortunately. It's only holding up Striker Boy.
Don't clip that audio.
It's been clipped.
It's been clipped.
It's been clipped. It's already on TikTok.
Yeah.
You're already on Reddit.
That is
So-
the marketing way to go, though, TikTok. I had a look at TikTok. Again, I'm not trying to be up my own arse, but music and everything, you need to make sure you push things. So I downloaded TikTok to sort of see if I could put any like clips of my songs on there. And it's just, I still don't get it. It's so weird. I don't get the whole shorts thing. I don't get whole TikTok stuff, but it's way too good at advertising, because when I put one thing on there as a preview, one of my colleagues found my video in work.
Oh, do you know why that is? I actually know why this is. TikTok, without your consent, looks at your contacts and people you may know and is more likely to recommend videos from each other.
So
to
I
each other.
didn't have their number though. They weren't anything.
Yeah, it's you probably have an email contact with them, and that's how it's done it.
No, because it's on my personal. It's on my personal phone. I only have them through work, and obviously, most of the time, depending you work in offices, you'll get given a personal.
Yes,
So you get
that's
you in your
true.
own work. So I don't know how it figures that out. As Tundra
It
tries
uses
again.
location data then.
That would
something.
make sense. Yeah.
Ooh, round the outside. Oh, what a move!
Wow, very sensible pockets
What's your
backing out
moveset?
as well, but that is brilliant by Tundra.
You know, I've seen some moves in my time.
What is that accent?
In my time, I've seen some moves, and that one, oh, it's right up there.
Why, my time, I've seen some moves. I have.
Was that Liverpool?
Probably
No,
more like a gay man.
Liverpool! Liverpool!
Is that Steven Gerrard outside the comms box? Here, fucking that is fantastic
Gerrard!
move. Gerrard, the striker boy, to this side.
Gerard? Do you want some,
A gin in the chat, where again he feels for them as well.
Do you want
Is the tier 1 race over already, Edgin, by any
must
chance?
be. Do you want some Japanese Grand Prix facts?
Please do.
Alright. Well, who has the most wins at Japan?
Ooh, all time? Is the circuit ever changed, or is it Suzuka specifically?
At Suzuka specifically.
So I'm going to go on a limb. I'm going to say... Oh, wins. Okay, it's not Lewis Hamilton, I'm going to easily assume, which is why you're bringing this up. So I'm going to say... Sebastian Vettel.
Aki, you want to guess?
Sorry, so it's Suzuka who's got the most wins.
Yeah.
I actually don't know who I guess for this. There's quite a few drivers I could guess. I'm just going to guess Lewis, because why not?
It's Michael Schumacher.
Oh.
Has 6 wins there. The most constructor wins there is McLaren with 9.
So if Lando's ever going to win a race, it's going to be there. But as Striker Boy goes past Pockets very cleanly, Pockets sort of letting him... I think if Pockets' tyres died.
They must
Well, he's
do.
on 18 lap old. I imagine they've probably gone kaput, as they say.
Yeah.
Should I read some more facts? Do you
Do you
know,
have
from
any on
despite
hand?
taking 5 victories in a row between 2000 and 2005, the 2004 Japanese Grand Prix remains Ferrari's last win in the country.
Fair enough.
Do you know that on 12 occasions a world champion has been crowned at Suzuka,
Oh, really?
including 5 consecutive seasons between 1987 and 1991?
That's not 5 seasons. 87, 88. Never mind, that is 5 seasons. Don't ignore me.
Clip that.
Speaking of which, as well, because everyone getting crowned, I've pulled Edge in here. Aston Martin TP, where we're going to see Striker Boy most likely crowned. Welcome, Edge in.
Hello, hello.
Aston Martin pretty much destroyed Tier 2. How are you feeling about that?
Yeah, I'm positive. I let both of them have at it, and they had at it.
Yeah, they've done. They've crashed into each other 3 times.
Yeah, 3
in one
times so
race.
far.
I don't. Yeah, I mean that's what you wanted to see, isn't it, Wilton?
I said I want to see some racing. I want to have permission to go for this. Did you tell him to just Bottas go bowling?
No, I told them both that they could race. I didn't tell them that they should, do that. But
They took the gloves
yeah,
off.
yeah, they definitely took the gloves off.
Did you win Tier 1, Edgin?
He didn't race.
No, I didn't race.
Who won?
I have no clue what happened. It should be over soon. I don't think it's over yet. Is it?
Who's champion of the world?
I think it's gonna be Jagu.
Yeah, Jagu, because MKL wasn't racing, Jagu wins by default.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's knighted, mind
Wait.
you. It's Sir Jagu to all of us.
Did RD Gamer win?
What, the race?
If RD Gamer
seeing
won,
it
that's
now.
mental. I'm really proud of you won. That's well
We're
deserved.
seeing it now.
Did he win?
Is it even over?
Let's see. It's over now.
That's
Hold
just
on.
typing. Oh no, he got. Did he finish on the podium?
Tier 1 podium, I
First,
think, yeah.
first T1 podium. Oh, Williams won
Williams
too.
won too.
Wow.
Very nice.
I knew it was coming. We said it all season, didn't we, Mackie?
We did.
Thing?
Well, for the first half that I was there.
For the first
Yeah,
time, yeah. You can't just suddenly just say, "Oh well, it's got." I've said it once, so it's always bound to happen.
Well, I've said it throughout his career. I followed his career closely.
Yeah, well, honestly, we're big RD Gamer fans.
We're
so.
big RD Gamer fans. That's it just brings me to tears.
Get him to sign your merch while you're at it. But Edgin,
I've got to stop because I've got a lump in my throat.
Edgin though, for Tier 2 though, driver pairing, picking and Striker Boy. If it stays like it's a non-event, Striker Boy wins his 3rd championship. I'm sure you're happy with that. But the driver pairing, obviously it's a brilliant pick. They've both got plenty of pace. How was it easy just picking them for both the driver lineup this season?
I mean, Juno had a tier contract. I kept making jokes about kicking him out and keeping him, so he didn't really know what was going on, which was really funny. But in the end, I asked him who he wanted to be paired with. He said Striker. I said, alright, we'll make it happen. And that's basically how it happened.
So it might
I
have
just
been.
let him pick the driver.
Oh
They've
wow!
got a lot of
Okay.
history, these two.
Yeah, they wanted to race together, and I said, alright, that's perfectly fine.
Well, can we just have a quick update? Sorry, everyone, to interrupt, but the rain has stopped here at Suzuka.
Oh, it has. Yeah, you're right.
I've
It's
only
no
just
longer
noticed.
raining.
Oliver's looking for a move on Cammy as well.
So what you should do right now is put on the dry tyres.
Oliver just punted Cammy straight on.
Oh, we don't get to interview RD.
I'm sure we'll
Oh,
figure something
no.
out. We'll figure,
Bring him in here.
We'll figure something out.
No, bring him in here now.
It's,
This man deserves his interview.
if it's
I'm
a
getting
long
in
enough
here.
race, yeah, that's Edson.
just
Thank you so
53
much.
laps
If
to
you
go.
want to hang
Yeah,
around,
but-
it's up to you.
I might chill around.
This is really just becoming the DRC podcast.
It really is. Let's definitely get RD on it. That is a long overdue one. We can't miss that. Bias aside. Trying to find him, unless one of you have already found him.
I need him in the. He needs to jump in the waiting room.
Can't see him on my. Oh, there he is.
We'll wait for him. This is it. This is the moment everyone's waited for their whole lives. To have RD interviewed. I've offered him an interview now and he just doesn't want it.
So in case anyone's interested in what's going on track, Thunder Fox is 10 seconds ahead of anyone else. LDW then is 7 seconds ahead of
Yeah, he's
third
on an edge.
place.
Yeah, around
And there's really not much going on, and it stopped raining, so I'm expecting dries the next couple of laps.
He's in the waiting room. Right,
that.
we're
Oh,
bringing him in.
bring him in. Well, yeah, either you or Edgin, unfortunately. But yeah, Thunder
This is
Fox
the
who's
world the
driven
moment's
away
waited
with
for.
it. RD Gamer has now joined the comms box.
Oh my god.
Unfortunately, of course, Tier 1 not being streamed, but that's a long story she touched on. But RD Gamer has a podium.
Finally, after 4 seasons in this league.
He's grinded it. He's grinded it out.
And not just that, Williams 1-2. RD Gamer, how you feeling?
Oh god, I'm pumped. Igor was like on my rear end the entire time. We ended up having a wet race, and I went from P6 to P2.
P6 to P2, wow.
Yeah, Jagu had a brilliant strat call, said we should go inters, and I was like, yeah, I just need the box in front of these guys, I'm faster. And I came out, and well, I was faster. Igor was really fast though at the end, he almost got me. It's like 3/10 or something.
Well, isn't that something?
Sorry, I was focusing on a move there, Tundra diving down the
so there is
inside
a
the
race
far
going on,
wires.
RD, but I wanted to bring you in here because you deserved your interview, mate.
Yeah, it's a long
I
time
appreciate it.
coming. It's one of those where like I feel your pain, given everything, like seeing what you were going through. I got a taste of it as well when I struggled. I still remember
know.
you even being taken out in Spain as well, a couple of
We were
seasons ago.
fighting,
And that was close
we
to a
both got taken
podium.
out.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's been a long time
Just
coming.
means you
well
got to win.
deserved.
You got to win Tier 1 next year.
Yeah,
That's the leap.
It's gonna take
First
a bit.
podium, and then world champion. That's how it goes.
I'm very happy to be able to say that Williams won the driver championship and the constructors. And we're going to keep
Well.
pushing for them.
Let's do it, RD. Do it for us.
Yes, sir.
We got the RD Gamer shirts on. We're big fans. Is it Mackie's the biggest fan of RD Gamer?
I am.
Yep. See, look how excited he
This
is.
is true. First, the lad's up into third. So
Yeah,
I'm
Karumi's
just-
gone
so I was
really
watching a
wide.
move there.
Really wide.
Why are you watching the actual race? This is a moment of history.
That's like, we owe it to these guys. It's a really good
Striker's
race.
going to win the title. He's 6th right now. Juno's out of it. Oh, he's on drives. But anyway, that's not the point.
Wait, someone's gone on to drives already? Perryland
Juno's on
going,
drives.
he's gone on to drives really early.
Well, he's got nothing to lose. has he?
Perryland's thrown on the mediums.
Well, thank you, RD. I'll say goodbye, mate. Well,
Sorry,
come
thank you
back
so
next time.
much.
Yeah, thanks, guys. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys next season.
Take care.
Thanks,
Take care,
RD.
guys. No problem. Thank you.
Oh, what a guy.
So it stopped raining on track, but the track is still very much wet.
Got a yellow.
Takina Fox.
Takima Fox.
Takima Fox.
Takimi.
You have to say it like that. Takima Fox.
Oh no, not this, not this.
It's not racist, all right? Jeez. Adrian, why do you allow me on these things? This is a terrible idea.
I don't know, man. It's always every single time, you know. I let you on here, and then I wonder why. It's
Yeah. I wonder how.
I wonder why.
That's right. I did think about enough to get copyright. It's fine.
So and Perryland going on to the mediums, both of these guys, and we're seeing people coming in
LDW's
now.
on drives.
Drivers are deciding to come in.
Well,
It's a risk.
we'll see what happens. We could end up with all of the drivers in walls, or we won't end up with all the drivers in walls.
Oh, no!
5-second penalty for Karumi.
Tokoski Kakikukia.
Okay, that is just you doing it on purpose. That's abysmal.
No.
So a Haas double stack.
Tokisaka?
Karumi. You can say
I was reading his
Karumi.
second name.
Oh,
Yeah, but his second
dear.
name's way more fun to read.
So Striker Boy
Why
stayed out.
why didn't you just call him AI then? Because his first name's AI.
I did actually get tricked, I think, in Austria, thinking he was AI at one point. So shame on me.
That is shame on you. Should be ashamed of yourself.
I'm going to try
Where's
and keep
Juno?
an eye. Striker Boy's faster. Striker Boy's actually found 3/10.
Hmm.
And he's on inters.
Well, it's still wet.
It's
Track's
still
not dry.
very wet.
You know, it's one of these situations when I'm sitting there and I wonder, what would Nicholas Latifi do?
Cause a crash.
Exactly. That's what Juno needs right now. He needs a miracle. Pause for effect.
He needs a miracle. Yeah, I was going to say, I don't... It's one of those things where you always, if you want the commentator's curse, it never happens, but you can just comment and
Oh, no,
mention it.
I can make it happen.
DRS has come live.
Right, who do we want to crash?
Oh, no, don't pick favourites for crashing.
I've got this feeling that that someone's going to put it into a wall.
It might be pockets as well.
And I think it's going to be pockets. I just let me send it into the pit wall.
I was looking at the back of Takimi and Kami's lost the rear end. We nearly had a crash there. Thunderfox stayed out. He's got a big enough gap. I don't even think that's a problem anymore.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to... Doesn't even matter. LW's going to jump all these people in the pit lane. Oh, Tundra's put on a set of inters.
Was that intentional?
It's got to be a mistake.
I think that's a mistake. Well, I've seen it all now. Wow, the outside!
Very close and very brave by Karumi.
Obviously, AlphaTauri's home race.
Are they still Honda?
Kind of.
You know, setting the fastest lap, unfortunately, too far back to not make that undercut work.
Yeah. And he put them on the earliest as well.
So we are now just waiting on Tundra. They're both Red Bulls we've yet to actually put on the dry tyre. I suppose they didn't really... Well, Thunderfox not even having to take the risk at all.
Well, Thunderfox in box now and still come out in the lead, so, you know... Which is what he's going to do.
Yeah, he's peeling it now. He's absolutely dominated this race so far. So pending any crucial mistakes here, takes it easy.
It would be such a shame if he crashed.
Max Verstappen did crash in the pit lane, so... He gets away nice and easy. Even though it's all under control.
Has got an engine problem. No.
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 Imagine the scenes if we had that on. Parts failures in a multiplayer race.
It would frustrate so many people. Could you imagine, though?
It might be fun as a commentator.
Timing board to update.
I wish we had like a button that we could just press to like blow up someone's engine.
Oh, no. So there's a game I used to like as a kid. It was called Mashed, and if you crashed out or if you were taken out of the race, you got to control an airstrike and target other drivers.
Oh.
That sounds fun. I'm not gonna lie.
Which I think is what Latifi did.
TMC's now ahead of pockets.
Wow.
So that happened. It was a nice move. I've not really got anything else to say about it.
I've ended up giving TMC a little nickname that was unintentional. I'll call him the Thomas Muller in F1.
Mackie might get that reference.
Mackie probably
I
would
don't get that reference.
Well, it's
so you heard of this thing called football?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So, but it's really nerdy to be fair. It's a footballer that's not fast. He's not that good. He's not able to do anything right. He's not the best at shooting, like scoring a goal. He's not the best at passing the football. He's not strong. He's lanky. But the one thing he does do is he finds these pockets of space, and he's got a Raumdeuter, which is space interpreter, coined after him. And I was just joking to TMC as to Thomas Muller for it because he just finds himself in space and just gets a podium, gets a result, and it all goes unnoticed.
Mm.
Well, I'm glad you just had to explain a whole like football term to me that I'm never going to remember.
Yeah, but we got a long race.
So if anyone wants to know what's happening in British ice hockey tonight,
what's happening?
Go ahead.
So, wait, which matches were tonight?
Probably the ones that were today.
Yeah, that is generally how that works.
Tun's just done the fastest lap on Inters.
That's a rapid fast lap. What is going on with these tyres? Going a bit wide there, so maybe they are overheating. He may have sent it too hard that lap.
So,
Yeah,
5-1 against Cardiff. Coventry Glasgow is ongoing at 2-2. Guildford Nottingham is ongoing at 5-2, and that's it for tonight.
5-2 to who?
5-2 to Guildford.
Big up the Guildford.
That Red Bull Tundra is now absolutely struggling as well, by the way. The track is too dry.
Because it's dry now.
So he pretty much did an in-lap and forgot to box.
Yeah, it's bone dry, as they might say.
I think now is correct term for it being moist.
Yeah. It's a good word, that.
It's a very good mood term. And there's yellow.
Flag.
And Takimi's in the barrier.
It's Takimi.
He needs to get himself back on track.
Well, at least there's no
Oh,
safety
no.
cars.
Yeah, that
Wait.
didn't bring one out. That would have been chaos if we'd seen another safety car.
Thunder Fox.
It would help
like
the
that
person
jingle.
who's got the wrong tyres on there.
It would help them massively.
Tundra's about to get overtaken here, 100%.
Yeah,
Well, yeah,
I don't know
probably
how
keep
he's
the
going to
time
hold
to
on to
pits.
that position. Is he
And
boxing?
in the pits.
Yeah, and that just gives Striker Boy the DRS to just carry on.
Speeding. Oh no, he didn't get.
You just like chaos. You just want Discord. You just want everything wrong to happen tonight.
No.
But this is what happens. You let Def in the commentary box, and suddenly it's just like, oh, what's the absolute worst that could possibly happen?
Well, he came in straight away and started advertising something else. He was like, Alpine this, Alpine that.
What can I say? I'm a man of many talents.
Accept you're welcome. That's what you can say.
You're welcome.
So one more time. While I'm bored with you, I'm just going to put the graphics on screen. I should have changed it so it's like separate, because it always shows the constructors standing, just showing that Aston Martin have completely destroyed Tier 2. But there we go. You can see driver standing. So Striker Boy currently at the moment in P4, in P10. So Striker Boy will pretty much win, well, halfway through the race, so he pretty much has this one in the bag. But as Def will probably love, it all depends on anything happening, any bad omens or any safety cars.
Well, I've heard that we're going to have a crash on lap 48, and then the safety car is going to come in on lap 53, and then the race is going to end under the safety car.
That's boring.
I know. Only if there was some way we could excite a race.
Edging.
No. That'd be stupid.
I was about to say Edging could just tell Striker Boy just to have an engine failure.
I've got a good one. I've got a good one. You ready? If you could watch any F1 race without knowing the result, what would you watch?
Ooh.
Good question. I don't know.
What, go back and watch one?
You go back and watch one, and you didn't you had the hype of the race, and you didn't know what was going to happen.
I think it would always be 08. As Tundra dispatches, relatively use there. That's the
What,
RS,
Brazil 08?
Yeah, 100%. I think there's no ending that's more exciting than that.
I can name one.
Go ahead.
I'd watch Abu Dhabi 2021
Oh,
again
God.
without knowing the ending.
Well, I think you know the ending exactly when the safety car comes out.
You don't know the noises that came out of my mouth when that was happening. I was very excited.
I was speechless, pure speechless. Because I was like, oh, what the hell? And I was thinking, oh, well, the race is going to have to end on the safety car anyway. And it's just one by one. You see the cars unlapping themselves, and then you see the whole...
Tundra going past Juno.
Side by side. A brilliant exit.
Does make the move done. I think. I've got a really bad camera angle. Yeah, the move's done.
same.
That was brilliant.
Yeah, we like staring at the just the corner, not the track. As LDW picks up another time penalty, should actually glance at time penalties because these are going to affect positions when it gets further on into the race. LDW are 3 seconds, Groomy 5 seconds, Oliver 3 seconds, and Perryland 5 seconds as well. But a couple of drivers probably going to see penalties applied if they are reported. Of course, being the last race, unfortunately having a collision a couple of times, but one of them wasn't his fault, but definitely overcooking it into the chicane, which Oliver did himself as well, taking out other drivers. So we could see everything change post-race, actually. It would be interesting, especially for P3 in the championship.
Absolutely.
He didn't answer my question.
Which question?
What race would you watch again?
Oh. What? I don't have a race I want to watch again.
Or without knowing the results?
Without knowing the results. I mean, in theory, Abu Dhabi 21.
Oh.
Because they go into it on equal points. Purely because they go into it on equal points.
Yeah. Brazil 21 would be a good choice as well.
Oh, for the,
Yeah.
that's because you had no idea if Lewis was going to be able to pull off. Regardless of what you think about certain drivers, you have biases and favourites. Being able to come from the back of the grid all the way to the front is still impressive, no matter who you are.
Or Silverstone 21.
Just
Just 21. Just watch the whole season 21 without knowing the ending.
Silverstone 21 was a pretty non-event. I would say 2020 for the tricycle.
What do you mean? We had critical corners.
We did have a
At
critical
21.
corner, but once that happened, you knew who was going to win.
Yeah, Charles Leclerc.
Has Leclerc won recently? When was his last win?
Austria 2022.
No, not that back, surely.
It was. That was Leclerc's last victory in Formula 1.
Jesus.
When was Charles
was-
Leclerc's last victory in Formula 1?
Austria 2022, I've just said. Don't fact check me, Mackie. I know
I am
my
fact checking you. It's not giving me an answer, so I'll have to believe
And that was Ferrari's last victory until Carlos Sainz won in Singapore this year.
it. Poor Ferrari, actually. So,
Well,
they fell off.
they've had their winning ways.
Apparently I'm doing pockets dirty, or someone is.
Oh no, that was me. That was me and Def. Don't worry.
Ah.
It's fine.
Who was doing pockets dirty?
Us.
Were we?
Yeah, we were trying to curse him.
Yeah.
Crap.
Oh. Yeah, but it just makes it more exciting, doesn't it?
Well, TMC,
Like right now, everyone's got a gap.
it is close, actually. What is the, what is it, sixth place is like, what's, 8 points, and it says 2 points. And, I think Pockets is actually looking to finish 3rd place if he stays on the 7th. Oh, Farwise actually, never mind. Farwise, I think, is going to kill it if he finishes 3rd.
As things stand, obviously, a lot can change.
A lot can change.
There's no more rain scheduled.
Good.
Um,
One thing that
don't
probably won't change, even with a safety car, I feel, is Thunderfox. Thunderfox is absolutely flying.
Oh,
oh
yeah,
no!
absolutely.
His wheel came off. No.
And that's going to be Juno making it past Tundra down the inside turn 2-1.
Still
I don't know.
there.
If it
I
counts
just
as 2
slots in
corners.
behind, yeah. Couldn't make it stick.
He's also
No.
got quite worn tyres on.
Did box really
what was that
early with the
noise?
undercut. Yeah, what happened there?
I think Mackie hit his mic arm.
Oh, yeah, sorry. My mic arm's just a bit squeaky, so...
That was not squeak. That was like a bong.
I guess it's gonna
No,
break.
it's a gong. Bongs are different.
Oh, yeah, true. Edgen's
Yeah,
probably
well,
gone
Bong
to
is
go
breaking
do that
something.
now. He said he'll chill in here, and he's no longer here. He's like come into the commentary box, spoke about, you know, himself and his team a little bit, which fair enough. He's done what we asked him to do, and he's just fallen asleep in the corner. Bless him.
Hardy Gamer's writing out a heartfelt message in Discord.
Is it one of those where you just see someone just writing an essay?
Yeah, it's just...
Have you ever like written a whole essay and then you just delete it all because you're like, I actually don't want to send that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good talk.
That's me literally whenever I'm like seeing a comment thread on Reddit or something. Wow, Perryland flies past Oliver. I'm not sure if Oliver's even... I keep meaning to check, but Oliver keeps disconnecting, reconnecting. I'm not ever sure if he's AI or not sometimes.
He whooshed past him.
He r/whooshed past him.
Whoosh. What's your favourite type of whoosh?
Favorite type of whoosh? I'd call it a swoop. My favorite type of whoosh is a swoop, and that's in skydiving, where it's a type of where you land. You gain momentum spiraling downwards, pull your canopy up, flaring slightly, and you level out, and you get to swoop in and do a running landing.
But is that a swoop, not a whoosh?
It makes a whoosh sound, so I would say it's my favorite type of whoosh.
That was far too much of a detailed answer, I think.
I'm a skydiver, so you're always going to get that when I talk
I
about
want
that
to
sport.
skydive. I do want to do
You're a
that. at some point.
skydiver.
I am qualified skydiver.
Qualified?
Yeah, I can jump by
Oh,
myself.
Fancy.
I have...
How many
Jump by
times do
yourself.
you have to jump to do it by yourself?
do you want to know the real answer?
Yes.
So the bare minimum, 7.
7.
Correct.
You have to do it with a bear as well.
Yeah. The bare necessities of skydiving.
It's the bare necessities.
No, that is Disney, so let's stop.
Well, that's us fucked.
Oh dear.
See you next year, folks.
So there is such a thing as accelerated freefall course, AFF. Basically, you don't need to even have done a tandem jump. Level 1 to 3 is with 2 instructors. You're not strapped to them. They just hold onto your arms and legs, help you maintain a body position. You progress then, only one holds onto you, and then by then they shouldn't be holding on to you at all into third. 4 onwards is just one instructor. As Fowers gets a fantastic move down the inside on LDW, sorry. He's looking at it but not getting the move done. I think
Although around the outside,
he's done it.
It is. It's done. It's
Brilliant
possible.
move.
He's done it. That's obviously Alpha and Mayo, but of course it would be called Sauber
Oh
Kick
god.
this season.
What is their full name?
Steak F1 Team Kick Sauber or something.
Or Lean or something like that, yeah. But Sky aren't legally allowed to say Kick because it's promoting other brands. So
So they
That's
just
BBC.
pretend it doesn't
That's
exist.
BBC, not Sky.
no, Sky can't do Kick either, from what I've read.
Why would they have to do Alfa Romeo though? That's still a sponsor. Mercedes is a
Yeah, but
sponsor. Petronas.
Yeah, but
actually, don't
it's
say
a
Petronas.
streaming service.
But it's not a competing streaming service.
Yeah, but Sky wouldn't allow Paramount
Can they
Plus
say
to be the
Stake?
sponsors of Chelsea. Probably.
Even though Steak's a gambling site and Sky have their own gambling site.
What's your favourite steak?
Ooh, medium rare rump every time.
The wooden kind that I stab into vampires.
Ooh, good one.
Have you played Baldur's Gate?
Unfortunately not.
But apparently it's very, very good. It's on my list to play.
The voice actor for Astarion is he got many awards. Of course, that game getting Game of the Year. I wish Chef One
Yeah,
would
he
get
won.
that,
He
but
won.
they don't get much love.
He won voice actor of the
The whole
Performer of the
award,
Year
yeah,
at Game
Performer Awards, yeah.
Game Awards was a great show.
Showing that everyone can love a camp vampire.
I actually streamed it live on twitch.tv/Defect10.
Did you do it
and also-
legally, right?
What?
Or not?
What do you mean? Did I do it legally?
Well, legally you had to be an official co-streamer of the event to be able to stream it.
Yeah, but legally you're allowed to get your tits out
Oh,
of stream,
Tundra
so-
very deep
Yeah.
and forcing Perryland off nearly.
Sorry, Tundra, that your overtake had to be cursed by Declan.
My
Yeah.
tits.
Talking about Twitch.
But we're not on Twitch. We're on fabulous YouTube.
You're
I
on
also have a YouTube channel on
fabulous
Twitch.
YouTube. Woo.
Also, I forgot we're on YouTube now. I can't lie. I thought we were on Twitch.
Yeah. We do live stream on Twitch, of course. For anyone who might have missed it out earlier, Tier 1, unfortunately, is not being streamed. Some complicated stuff there. Hence the reason
Yeah,
why
Mackie's lazy.
the past few streams it's just been myself. But we got Mackie and Def here with us.
There's also some talk that next season Tier 1 might be across more than one platform.
Ooh. More
so-
details soon on that one, I bet.
We're
Yeah,
streaming on the
we'll see.
GameCube.
Oh my god. On the GameCube. If you have a GameCube, when you boot it up, there's no games anymore. It's just us, our voices, and this this stream.
It's just constant my voice for 3 hours.
Oh no. I'd say that put me to sleep, but that'd give me nightmares.
I give myself that. Anyway, the race. What's happened in the race? Striker's still a world champion. Thunder Fox is still winning. And we're still here.
We are still here.
I'm
Rain
sort of here. My
stopped.
brain's checked out, but
Like Thunder Fox.
yeah, indeed. Good
Good
transition.
segue there. Oh,
Very good segue.
see, we're in sync.
In sync.
What? I know what you're thinking, Mackie.
Don't
You're
start
thinking,
singing them.
I wish he would stop talking.
I am.
Yeah.
Shall we all just silent? Shall we all just leave?
That's
Let's just see how long we can not talk before someone notices.
I feel like
Let's
that wouldn't take too long, but yeah. Remember, it's only an awkward silence if you say it.
You just said it.
Tundra's flying. Tundra's flying into the chicane. And did Oliver brake check or let him through?
He brake checked me.
That was very dangerous from
can't swear.
Oliver.
Don't swear.
TMC appears to have got past. No, they're still fighting.
They are side by side. I always have to glance really hard to tell them apart. The AlphaTauri and the Haas cars are very too similar.
There's too much white on them.
Oh, Team C is
That's
all over the
racist.
place, my end.
I knew you were going to say that. I don't know why.
Well, if racing is done every
You know me
week,
too well.
and thousands of people gather to watch it, right? And religions is the same thing. You have to gather and support it. Does that mean if you can call it racism if you make it religion? And does that mean you're racist if you follow it?
You bring up a good point.
Yeah.
I'm going to ignore it.
You're out of line. You're wrong, Beyond. Oh my god! It's Oliver!
Jesus.
What did I just see?
A bit of desync and a crazy lunge from Oliver. Oliver leaving the session once more. I think at this point he needs to retire the car. If he can't maintain connections and if he's causing this much desync, Oliver needs to retire. Otherwise, he's just going to cause too much chaos on
I've
track.
seen some things in my time, but that
Can
thing
we
was all
black flag? Is that possible?
black flag.
Oh!
Assassin's Creed game, huh?
Yeah, the
I think
desync.
the whole server is dying here.
Yeah, this is not good.
I
think everyone is really like jumpy for me.
Oh, Sector 2.
I think this has got to be something we're seeing because of the desync from Oliver. I think at this point you may as well. Yeah.
You may as well pack it up and go home, because we know what's going to happen.
If Edging was here, we would ask him about it.
McLaren.
I'm here.
I was actually, Edging's now here. We can talk about McLaren. Edging, a couple of things I want to mention then. Are we going to see anything? Oliver's disconnecting and reconnecting constantly in the race. Are we going to see any? Is there going to see any rules, or is there any rules actually already in place if someone can't maintain connection? Should they retire the car?
There is. However, it all depends obviously on how many rejoins they've had. I have no idea how many rejoins they
I think
had.
it's about 56.
Yeah. One a lap.
Unfortunately, the main issue with it is it has to be the person that's hosting the lobby that basically calls them out and gets them to quit.
Well,
so...
Juno's in probably a bit of a mood, so I
Yeah,
imagine that.
exactly.
And I think
If he
Def
isn't
wanted to ask
beating
about
anyone-
McLaren after that.
Yes, what unspeakable horrors did you do to the McLaren team?
Or what can you speak about what you did with McLaren?
I mean, to be
What
honest,
did you do to the legend?
it didn't come from me. Mainly, it was so.
Hang on.
We had a report filed. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Sorry, it was 130R, but TMZ backed out of it because he's a pussy. So.
Oh my god. What? Just completely uncalled for. Carry on, Edgin.
We had a ticket reported to us where there was an accusation made about McLaren using.
On the outside, it's a turn.
Oh, there's contact and Kirby is out! Avoided the Ferrari. I thought he'd be out completely.
Give me a safety car, please.
I had a nightmare where literally Pocket was going to slam into Karumi's. He's facing the wrong way, but that was brilliant driving to avoid the Ferrari and get off track.
Edgin, please carry on.
Edgy, carry on. Whenever you talk, something happens.
So yeah, we had a report. The lead steward team basically started asking questions towards the McLaren drivers that had the POV of the stuff that happened. We got replays. They watched through the replays back, found certain moments where it did look exactly like that, and then when questioned, everything was basically denied or otherwise like avoided. I ended up having a discussion with Mikko, at which point he admitted to it. Then we went back to the stewards. Ticket was officially written up, voted for by the stewards. The evidence was put in, and then I obviously didn't say anything about Mikko admitting it. And basically we let McLaren admit it themselves. McLaren decided not to admit it. And then the proof was used.
Oh.
And,
Oh, what
yeah.
the hell?
Yeah. Oh dear.
That's some serious desync.
Tundra's having a couple of issues here.
Yeah.
Thank you, Edgin.
For those who don't know as well, if anyone's watching from outside as well, Edgin, Asmine team principal, but the league owner as well, the one who organises pretty much most things around here. Well, as and
Yeah,
when you
he's
can,
the one
I
that paid me
suppose.
my $1 million year contract.
Yeah, straight out of the Edge Impact Pocket Fund, he runs himself as a charity. Tax purposes.
Tax purposes, yeah.
Yeah, it's
No,
all
I
a tax
mean,
scam.
overall, the situation wasn't something that we obviously we wanted to originally let. Originally wanted to let it go. The thing is, if we let that kind of stuff slide, it's uncompetitive. It's against what we want.
You've got to set an example.
Unfortunately, yeah, you can't let that slip.
Unfortunately, yeah. And yeah, it was a lot of questions of what really is collusion, what is it, like, so on. But I think that braking just before the final couple of corners to let the other driver by and get a P1 is a clear case of manipulating the championship in my eyes. So yeah, and in the stewards' eyes as they voted, because obviously it went to the stewards, it wasn't up to me. So yeah, I only wrote the final message and had the questioning line, and that's it. So yeah.
I'm gonna make a weird question, not a question, statement for you to make as well, Edge. And if anyone catches this VOD, catches this stream, or anyone outside's currently watching, of course, as well. Of course, interested in DRC, interested in the league, being the last race of the season. Do you want to just quickly explain anything about the league, the team principal system, as well as about the stewards we have? Just sort of like give a little summary and advertisement for the league.
Well, I mean, heading into the next season, we're going to be completely revamping the team principal system. We have plans to make it a lot more involved. I've been working with, basically, we made a group that is working on rules currently. I've got most of the stewards in there. We've got financial authorities in there, people that aren't racing or that have raced in the past that have noticed things which would be better, and our quality assurance as well. And we're basically going at it by trying to get people more involved in the team principal role so that they have more touch and go on their finances, so that they know what's going on. We plan on revamping the actual budgeting book so that people can actually see what they spend their money on, unlike how it has been until now, where we've just kind of done it in our heads and then marked it in a little box and then moved on. So teams are no longer going to be expected to do the accounting themselves. Basically, it's going to be done directly on Excel. We're planning on doing public access for the Excel for the driver market as well, so that drivers and team principals and everyone wanting to register to the league can actually see all the things mentioned. We're planning on doing separate multipliers for everything, so everything now has a formula instead of actually being kind of calculated on the go and so on. As for stewards, we have a couple of stewards who are no longer racing or part of a team. So that basically just makes sure there's more people that are independent. We plan on bringing in more stewards probably later. And sorry, I was just seeing Pearland fighting with.
Yeah, very aggressive race, and I managed to get that on stream while you were explaining, and also a bit of all the Tundra's overtake on Yuno. But no, thank you. I just wanted to ask, because while you're here, it's very rare, of course, you get a chance to have a brief discussion, a brief chat about the league and going forward, and ways we can try and make it better as well for everyone on track and everyone who's yet to join us, who might be interested.
Yeah, and obviously signups are gonna start sometime after Christmas because we all want to enjoy a break. We'll see if we have any little mini events until then, maybe like a 2-race championship, like 1-day championship or something, I don't know. Sprint races or so on. So yeah.
I've heard they're doing the Deathlink celebration race to celebrate the commentator Deathlink.
Oh god. To celebrate, what, did you die?
Yeah. Emotionally. No, this is great. This has been a great season for DRC. Not as good as last year. Last year's season was better. Because Edgin wasn't winning everything, that was the issue.
I didn't win anything now. Only like 2 or 3.
I got dropped off this year. Don't know where he went this year.
He doesn't know where he went.
He went to iRacing. That's where he went.
Yeah, that's where he is. Once again, it's just, if you lose to Jacob in a world title fight, I can tell you, it crushes you emotionally. It does.
You know that from experience.
I do. Yeah, it wasn't my fault. That Ferrari, wherever he is, I'll find him. He cost me that world title.
Alright, Liam Neeson, calm down.
As you keep saying.
I had that win in the bag. It was mine. I'm not sorry about it, though.
Yeah, sure.
I've moved on.
Clearly.
Is that the same way you moved? Like a man moves on from an ex, and just like you end up finding yourself scrolling through her Instagram a few months later.
That's weird, Wilton.
It almost says like you've got experience with that. Is this?
And you're scrolling through, trying, and you accidentally like something. You realise you're 3 years back. It's actually gone before your relationship at the time.
If you want to help DRC, Wilton.
Takemi's lost it.
Not
Oh
again.
dear. Not in the barrier though. No safety car.
being
And
overlapped?
very nearly taken out a
almost
race
taken out
leader.
Thunder. Well, that would have spiced things up, wouldn't it?
I think Thunder Fox is, well, it's a good thing these drivers can go to the bathroom in their
Can
race
you,
seats in real life.
Can you imagine the reaction that would have come out of Thunder Fox's mouth if he was taken out by a back marker?
Oh dear lord. You would see a Max Verstappen reaction there.
What an idiot!
Aston Martin of now up
Into 8th.
I don't think it's going to be enough though. Striker Boy is...
We do the math. Striker Boy's 13 points ahead. We nearly had a safety car if there would have been a collision there. Anything can happen, Mackie. There is yellows. Oliver's not.
Yeah.
Ah.
It's Oliver, don't worry. Well, as they say, anything can happen in motorsport, and usually does.
Was it 7 laps? 8 laps left.
Oh no, Striker's got an engine problem.
Striker, all he has to do now, yeah, he just has to drive sensible, and he's
Yeah, there's literally nothing that can go wrong for Striker now. You know, he's sitting in P4. He's got 19 laps on his tyres, but they're pretty fine. You know, he's got no pressure from behind, no pressure from in front. You know, nothing can go wrong for him. Literally nothing can go wrong for him.
I can hear the gritted teeth.
He's cool. He's cool and calm right now.
He has drove really well. You don't want, once your
He's
teammate
driven.
has. Oh, sorry, Grammar Nazi. He is driven
Don't say that.
splendidly.
Can't say grammar Nazi.
You said it again.
Yeah, you keep saying it.
I'm making a point.
Who said Grammar Nazi anyway?
Honestly, that's a grammar Nazi. Right. Is this race still going? Yeah, it is.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's what I said. We've got like 9. 9.
Are we doing interviews afterwards?
We are doing interviews. We'll be doing. Edgy may as well stay in. We'll be pulling.
I have got to go
It's a
like, after
constructive
this is
thing
ended.
as well.
So,
Don't worry, I'll be covering it. It can be fine.
Yeah, I've got to go as well.
Oh, I see how it is. But in fairness, we need the
I've got a
DRC
pizza
podcast
that's getting
back.
cold sat next to me, so
Oh, I'm having pizza as well. We're both having pizza. What kind of pizza are you having?
I actually don't know what's on it. It was just sort of ordered for me, and
Oh,
could be anything.
could be anything. Could be like horse.
It's not come from Tesco.
Mystery
so-
meats.
We should just point out that that is liable. Tesco do not actually have.
Oh
horse,
yeah.
in their thing, and also other brands are available.
I don't think Tesco are going to sue us. I think we're okay.
You never know.
Yeah, they could come out, but it's fine. We're not the targets. Edging us.
Yeah, that's true.
Why am I
I just say the word. Well, you're technically our boss, so you know if we make a mistake, it's down to you to fix it.
You might have
Was
to
it-
make a public statement later
I hate
about
that opinion so much.
With
Also,
Farwaz
Striker's
going
just
for the
gone on-
fastest lap, I think he's boxing.
Yeah, but he was in third, so I don't know why he's done that.
Tyre's dead.
Well, he's given TMC the chance.
And well, he's put Striker into third.
Pockets and TMC, they're ahead of him.
Yeah, he's just
pretty
dropped
late
2
for the
places
softs.
for no reason.
Unless he feels it's 5 seconds.
Well, no, it needs to be. Well, TMC's 9 seconds behind Striker.
Oh yeah, but Farwaz doesn't need to beat those two. Farwaz is going for P3 in the championship, which is actually hilariously between Farwaz, Pockets, and TMC. Pockets is 103 points, TMC's on 99 points, and Farwaz is on
Unless the tyres are gonna
95.
pop.
So Farwaz probably thinking 22 lap all tyres on TMC. That now's the time to make a charge on the softs. Farwaz is actually going for P3 here if he can get it. This could be something to spice us up with. He's left it late. 5 laps left.
Well, the safety car's to come out in the next 2 laps, or we won't get one because it can't come out unless it's, there needs to be more than 3 laps left in the race.
Unless EA have put another glitch in the game.
Imagine the scenes if they add it where you can finish a race on the safety car.
They should. They should add that as a thing.
No, they shouldn't, because that makes races boring.
They should add the Michael Massey DLC.
Do you have to pay $9.99 for it?
No, you got to pay more. I thought you got to pay £999 for it.
Oh,
But it rigs
you know what?
every race.
That's worth it. I'd do it. Waz is catching pocket.
He is catching pockets. He's flying through. Only 5 tenths back now.
The grip the
put
softs
the,
have over the mediums.
It's crazy. Well, as you were saying, Def, the new tyres as well. Different compound there as well. Set in a purple sector.
New tyres in this year's game are literally nuts.
I put the graphic up accidentally too long to just show the
Outside.
points.
He's going round the outside. He's gonna do it.
He's gonna hold on to it.
He's gonna do it.
Brilliant exit.
That
The
grip
softs
on the exit.
through.
Damn.
That's a moist move right there.
I think Farwaz has been listening into the streams. He's decided that,
Thunderfox is
yeah,
in the
need to give
pits.
these something to do. He is in the pits. He's got 18-second gap, though, with a time penalty for LDW.
That's not enough to get out in front.
With
still
LDW having a
have 4
time
laps.
penalty.
Ooh.
LDW stays out. Striker Boy, he's staying out. Deciding not to obviously drop out of the points for any risk, any reason. We're seeing
gonna get in
Thunderfox
front of
at the
Thunderfox
end
here?
of the pit lane. It's going to be close.
Not
Cold
close
tyres.
enough.
Easily.
Cold tyres.
So if Thunderfox
He
now
stays
needs to get
ahead.
in with 3 seconds, then he will win this.
Farwaz as well. 4 laps to go. 2.8 seconds a lap. Sorry, 2.8 seconds. Do you reckon he can
2.8
close that
seconds a
gap?
lap. Wow.
Can you imagine? He could do.
Rapid.
He could do that. These are
got
really
extra
old
pace.
mediums.
Further down the field, you still got trying to get past Tundra.
Yeah, that's been a very long battle.
trying to recover just a few points in this race, but
He's
Anything could
he's hoping
happen.
Striker bottles it. Well, even if Striker bottles it, Juno can't win from 9th.
No, he needs 13 points. So, Striker's probably
That must mean,
Striker
that
won't
must
box.
mean he must have to finish 13th. Vlad, you're
he
not
would
allowed in here.
mean-
We didn't invite you.
Okay.
Why is Vlad joined?
Because I saw where it was in, so yeah, I'll come.
We're running a race. We're running race commentaries, Vlad,
Oh, damn.
and it's spiced up.
Has it though?
It has. Flowers is on a charge, 1.4 seconds back from TMC. Fight for third is still a fight.
I thought it was 100% there. Oopsies.
I wish it wasn't.
Goodbye then. Have fun.
We've not
lad.
we've not locked the door in the commentaries box. What's going? Who let?
Any bastard can walk in.
Can you imagine the scenes with like the skybox around the race? You just walk in, Crofty's like, "What the hell?"
they should just do that one race. Just leave it unlocked. Don't tell anyone. Just see what happens.
Oh no. But Farwaz is within a second. He's burned his ERS to catch TMC.
And Yuno's finally gonna get Tundra into turn 1.
Oh, Tundra! Oh, very late on the brakes. And he's nearly lost it! That sees Yuno comfortably through to
Right.
8th.
LEW, you have the chance to do the funniest thing. Please, brake test Thunderfox.
We as commentators really just want to see the world burn, don't we?
We do. Farwaz down the
fade him.
inside! He's really deep on TMC who gets a switchback! But doesn't
Can't
have the
flip that.
grip, and Farwaz is through!
And,
Don't just pull to the outside, LDW. Defend him.
We're watching loads of battles here.
Dive it back up. Come on.
Go on.
Send it.
Oh, way
you
too sensible.
just-
Will he get him on the straight?
Sorry.
Though? DRS. Sorry to yell over, but Farwaz with a fantastic move.
I know, it's great. I saw it.
Well, TMC is still with him.
Yeah, he's not lost him.
There's only 2 points between them. What is it? Fourth place? Fourth place is 12 points. We could see him equal on... No. No, Farwise is 4 points behind TMC.
Juno's back in front of Tundra.
So if it stays like
Juno's
this,
tires are
Farwise,
going to explode.
yeah, Farwise doesn't actually get third place. It's currently TMC, I think. TMC 99, Pockets. Oh, this is really hang on. This is complicated.
Have you not done your maths properly?
I'm trying to do the maths properly. While I do the maths properly, I'm going to get the graphic overlay up as an excuse.
For the 700th time.
Exactly. Because we are coming up to the last lap soon. Pockets is 103 points. And in 6th place, what's that? 8 points. TMC in 5th would see him get 10 points. So Pockets is looking... Yeah, Pockets, as long as he can hold this position, secures P3.
Fair enough.
I got excited for Flowers for no reason, but he gave us some racing. He gave us some exciting racing.
Hey, you never know. Could make up 7 seconds in the next 3 laps.
The scenes, if he gets up to...
Pockets has left the session.
Pockets is gone. Oh, if he drops further back, I think the AI won't be too slow for him. We do have someone pitting though. Cammy wants to go for fastest lap. Nothing too wrong with that.
Can Fawaz catch Striker Boy?
Flowers could catch Striker Boy.
I don't know. I don't think he's going to have quite enough time. I just saw him move back.
All these mediums will drop off soon.
Well, I would expect Thingy's mediums to drop off first.
I'm just eyeing up Tundra and Yuno because these guys have been battling all race and Tundra's too far back to make the move.
We're on the final 2 laps.
We
of
are on
the
the
final
two laps.
race of the season now.
Crewmy
Are
letting
we?
the back
Oh
markers
my God.
through. Perryland Pockets has dropped back further to 7th as well, but Perryland does have the time penalty, of course. It's been a brilliant race. Well, a long race,
Has it?
but a brilliant race. Plenty
We
of
started
chaos,
off
plenty of mayhem.
It then went dry.
Tends to happen
yeah.
over time.
Yeah. Did it? Oh my god! I can't actually wait to escape this.
You chose to
you
be
mean?
here.
I mean, sorry. I'm absolutely loving this. This is the best race I've ever commentated on ever. 100%.
Just want to let you know that we're also powered by Milestone.
Yep.
Thank you, Milestone.
Our season
for,
sponsor, yeah.
for sponsoring this season. I hope you come back next season.
Second season for them now, is it not?
Yeah, 2 in a row.
We've already had one season.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what about second seasons?
It's like watching the sequel.
But now
Hopefully, it'll
on
be the sequel like Godfather 2.
final lap. And for any comments on Thunder Fox? He's driven too brilliantly this race. He's wanting to make sure he gets fastest lap as well, which I think he does have, does he?
I'd say everyone else just needs to get good.
I think Thunder has driven like a fox today.
Is that because he's been cunning?
Mm,
Do you like that one?
like a fox.
Farrow's given us a late charge. 10
How do
positions.
people actually like do these 100% races? I will never understand.
How do people find me entertaining? This is my job.
Your job.
I'm
Hello,
a PSGL, for fuck's
HMRC. We're gonna
Yeah,
go
if you
back
did any tax
on board
avoidance,
now.
do I need to let HMRC know? There's
Not yet. I don't make enough.
The final few corners, though. This is the lap. Thunder Fox is entering the final corner. And he's going to be taking the checker flag. The final race of the season. Hand is in the air. It's celebration. It's P1 for that Red Bull. It's a fantastic drive and well-deserved win. 2 races that he's won, I think, now this season. LDW comes across to find himself in second, unless the time penalty. And Striker Boy, our season championship winner in the Aston Martin, securing second place, with Fawaz a late charge securing 4th, TMC following up in 5th. And Perryland still with a bit of fighting on his hands. And Pockets is going to follow him up into 6th and further down the
Juno. Oh, no,
order.
he didn't.
No, not yet, but still a fantastic drive this season from Gino. Championship win with Aston Martin, of course, and Tundra to the line in 8th. And final point, as long as he can just find his way across the line, a little bit of celebration. And burnouts from Karumi. We'd love to
illegal.
see that.
I
No,
want it
we
banned.
like to see that. And we're just waiting on the last car, Oliver, who does get to take the checkered flag not being lapped, wiggling round in celebration and finding the barrier. That's an expensive wing replacement there from him.
isn't the race
It's
ended?
now ended. I was going to say a bit of struggling, I think, maybe because of the post-migrating, of course. But that has been Season 8.
It has, and unfortunately, I've got to go.
Me too. As
Oh,
well.
shame.
Got it.
Sorry, Wilton, you'll be left to do the interviews alone.
Well, it is your tier, mate. We just
it is.
we
We
just
kind of just said, yeah, we're gonna join you.
Oh,
we don't want
okay.
to cramp on your style too
With
much,
that,
you know.
so-
It's
I
just,
see how it is.
We'll see you
But,
all next season, next
Yeah,
year.
we'll be back for tier 1. And if you've enjoyed the stream today, then make sure you like, follow, and subscribe. Ding that bell so you can never miss another tier 2 stream. And we'll be live on twitch.tv/DRC or Digital Racing Championship
Yeah, you got the
Next-
second one right at least.
next season in tier 1, where Edgin will not be racing.
You're
I
rounding it
will-
off like the stream's ending.
The stream is not
Thunderfox
ending because Wilson's got
P1.
interviews.
I
I'm
need
not
to
done
round
yet,
this
Wilson.
up. I need
I'm
to
still
round this
talking.
up. Thunderfox P1,
Okay,
Striker Boy
we're leaving
T2.
now.
Bye.
Thank you so much for both of you. LDW in third, Farwise in fourth, Team C in fifth, Pockets in sixth, Peryland seventh, Thunder is in eighth, finishing in ninth, 10th place for Karumi, Oliver, Takimi, Captain Kami, Splatbeef, the rest of your grid positions. Of course, we'll see if any steward investigations happen at the end, but I don't think there'll be too much that affects too much of the order. Striker Boy getting his third championship win, of course, along with Aston Martin, the Constructors' Championship of this season. A fantastic race as well by Thunderfox. So now we can see if we can get people in for the interviews. And as well, a huge thank you to Mackie and to Deathlink, who joined me for this 100% race to just make it more bearable. Edgin as well joining in, the team principal, who may as well stay in here. He is the Aston Martin team principal for their win. I can ask him a bit more about that, as we are going to see if we can get anyone else in for the interviews, if the drivers are in the cool-down room, of course. LDW is in, of course. He finished in third place, so we're going to see if we can drag him into the box. LDW, welcome, third place in what was a very long, enduring marathon and an interesting sort of mixture of conditions for a race. How are you feeling? How do you find it?
Oh, first of all, big congrats to Thunderfox on the win. It was really a tough race, especially in the rain. Sweaty hands, sweaty car. I was almost swimming in it, but in the end, it was all worth it. So, really happy.
Yeah. How did you find the conditions? Sort of rain at start, a bit of chaos as well. There was a early lap collision. I don't know how far you were
Yeah,
down for that.
I was surprised I didn't hit anyone into I think it was 130R, the lap 1 incident. I was surprised and didn't hit anyone, and then from there on I really had to at a strong pace, really consistent. At one point actually was catching Thunderfox, but in the dry it was unbelievably shit. From my side at least, the car wasn't there anymore, had no grip, just surviving and still managing P3. So yeah.
Yeah, no, you say that, but you've not had a podium this season. You've been getting a
No,
few points
true.
here and there. How did you
Yeah.
find yourself? What was the strategy? Once you settled in a higher position, was it just focus on your drive, don't get caught up if there's a battle going on, just look after yourself, or were you just going to go for it any chance you got there for you in?
I mean, I didn't have really any battles this race, apart from one with Pockets, but yeah. It was just focusing on myself, because at one point I knew Thunderfox on the softs was going to be much quicker than me, so I just let him by and just focus on myself, especially with the 3-second time penalty at the end. It was just surviving. Just about lost out on P2, but P3 is also a great result.
It was very close. I saw you, but giving it everything to the line. I think it's down to 2 tenths or a tenth in the end.
Yeah, one.
Yeah, it's a fantastic result though. You can be proud of that in the last race of the season. Are you gonna race next season? Are you gonna carry sort of that momentum? Try and think that you can climb up the grid as well.
I hope so. Yeah. At least I'm planning on going on.
Yeah, no, fantastic. It's a good race as well from yourself. It's been a mixed season, but you've been there just about. Unfortunate that you've missed out, of course, at times. But no, fantastic. Do you have how's your experience with Haas? Do you have anything to say? Any final comments for this season? Anything you want to just say?
Yeah, I want to end this interview with saying thank you, Kisa, for everything. I know he's leaving us as TP after the season, so a big congrats in believing in us, and I wish you all the best for the future, and hopefully we'll see each other again.
Oh, it's a fantastic result and brilliant for Haas and as well your team at times. But no, thank you so much for the interview and well done for the race. Enjoy your evening.
Cheers, you too.
We are now going to invite... We'll do this in a weird way. We'll get Striker in first, and then we'll probably see if we can get Aston Martin back in afterwards, because we do have a different race winner, of course. In fact, to make it chronological and make sense, what we'll do is we'll get Thunderfox in straight away. Unconventional, but we'll go for it. We'll get Thunderfox straight into the comms box, our race winner for today. Thunderfox, I'm breaking a bit of convention, getting you in straight away, of course, only because this was a championship finale. But you did get the race win. Mexico, of course, you got crowned the win, and you've got a fantastic driver result here. How are you feeling?
Oh, I'm extremely happy. In Mexico, as you mentioned, the win arrived, but it was definitely lucky in the sense that it wasn't on track. And in this case, instead, the race was super clean. Good pole, good race, managed very well. Also learned from Qatar, where it was a bit of a mess. Here was managing the pace and making sure that to keep everything clean, both in the wets and in the dries. So very happy, good race, and it's a good end of the season.
That's 2 race wins now. You've not got many podiums, of course. I mean, you've had a fastest lap and 2 pole positions, but I mean, the penalty points as well. How do you feel like your lap pace versus just the race stints? Has it just been like just concentrating towards the end of the season has brought you through here? Is it just trying to find your grounds at the start of every season? How's it been overall for yourself?
I think it's been obviously a combination of things. On one side, finally, something clicked in the sense that I managed to work a bit more on the setups, understand a bit more the setups, and where I had to work around them in the things that I struggle a bit more in. So I managed to, let's say, customize things across my driving style, and also just trying to be more consistent, focusing a bit less on pure pace and a bit more on getting the car out there. Still not perfect as you saw in Qatar, but that also went a little bit better. And I think a combination of things at the end of the day led here, and just yeah, that's why I'm still happy. Like the season overall is good because of the improvement, because of the trend in the last few races.
No, it's fantastic. You had plenty of pace this race as well. Was it a race because I mean you were so far clear? Were you just thinking always get onto the softs because you had to make an overtake to actually get back into first? But was it always just something you were going to do? You realised the mediums weren't going the full distance.
To be honest, no, not at all. I was at the beginning. I was definitely convinced to go on the mediums, but at the same time, it was purely a decision in terms of getting Red Bull into P3 in the championship, in the World New Construction Championship, because we saw that we were pretty tight on points with Haas, and over there was pretty amazing battle up to the last point, and so that's why the pitting for the fastest lap, trying to get that fastest lap and trying to get the point. That worked. I think we'll still have to see whether.
Yeah, there's only 2 points in it, wasn't it?
Yeah. And it's. I think there's gonna be a bit of controversy for sure, but at least we get that extra point, and we'll see if that will help.
No, well done. It's been a long season. It's been a good season as well. Well, maybe feels a bit longer, a long race for that one. But any remarks? How have you been? Anything for this season that you want to say before rounding off?
Yeah, I wanna go with one thing, which is first of all, congrats to everyone that participated, and even more so to both Striker for the for the Drivers' Championship, and also Aston themselves for the Constructors' Championship, but also Ferrari and Pockets and Splatbeef, Juno, and really many people that had good pace. I think this tier was very competitive. This tier 2 season was quite competitive. It felt like I think we had quite a few winners, so it was quite a lot of fun on my side and a lot of learning. So again, thank you for everyone, and congrats to everyone for participating. And also one last thing, and sorry if I'm going a bit long, but I'm happy for this race because also we Red Bull want to send a signal that next season we'll be there fighting. So Aston, Ferrari, and really anyone else, Alpine, really anyone, get ready because we will be there. We will be fighting. Thunder also had a pretty good few races in the last few we won, so get ready. We're there.
I'll expect you to see you on the grid next season in that Red Bull then. Thunderfox, thank you so much. Brilliant race. I hope you have a fantastic evening.
Thank you, Wilton.
Thank you.
Too.
And now we're going to bring in P2 in a bit unconventional order. We'll speak about the constructors just after that in a moment. But we're going to welcome Striker Boy in. Striker Boy, congratulations, of course. You've secured up the Drivers' Championship and a P2 finish, a podium to go along with it. How are you feeling after that race?
Oh man, I'm fucking hyped, to be fair. I can't lie.
Oh,
I'm
straight
so
away.
happy.
It's a brilliant race. It's a good result, and that's your third championship result now.
Second drivers.
Second. Sorry, I thought
title overall in DRC, including constructors.
What were you thinking for that race? I have to ask. Early on, you didn't qualify quite as high up as you probably thought you would. There was a bit of a gap between you and Yuno. It wasn't all finished and wrapped up. Edgin, we'll speak to in a moment if he's still here, said that he's going to let you both race. There was chaos at the start. Talk me through what you were thinking.
Well, qualifying. Obviously, I messed that one up. I was just invalidated. Just stupidness, really. And then the start of the race, awful start, dropped back. And I was like, okay, I know what I need to do in regards to where Juno's positioned. So I'm just going to take it safe. And obviously the start was not ideal. I can't remember what happened. I'll have to watch it back, but... And then it was just basically a recovery drive from that point on, really. Yeah, what happened in the 130R collision? Because it was all so fast. Do you want to tell me about anything like that? It basically collected you and your teammate along with a few other cars. Yeah. Let me actually have a look what's happening here. All right, so... Oh, yeah. I tried to let Tundra through. I'm trying to let him through. I'm trying to back out. And I guess he expected me to stick it in. I don't know. Just all happened too fast. Just trying to keep yourself out of trouble and just unfortunately, collected cars. I guess it's worse in the wet, really. Yeah. Hard. But no, it benefited you well, I guess, in the end, regardless of fault. You ended up having to have a wing change, so did Yuno, and Yuno dropped right down the order. We just figured at that point, just as long as you just stay out of trouble, you've pretty much wrapped this one up. Yeah. For most of the race, I held back if I was behind a car until the move was safe. I felt I could do it. Backed out quite a lot. Didn't really try and defend too much, and just tried to keep it as on track as possible. Not really pushing to my limit, I'll admit, but just trying to keep it safe to secure it. And also, me and Juno were going for 300 points in total constructors, so we also had that on our mind. I was going to say, because aside from the rivalry, you guys could have really. You've been racking up points all season. And one thing I will do then is, before pulling Yuno in, of course, and checking the vengeance here, it's P2. Anything you want to say? It's a good race. How have you anything remarks-wise for the whole season for yourself? A good season, up and downs. Hopefully, if me and Juno stay teammates, which it's looking like we should be, we can do it again next year. Is that so? That's the driver lineup announced for next year, is it?
Leaking,
yeah.
He's leaking.
And speaking of which,
information is flying.
I may as well get it out of the bag now. Then we're going to add Yuno, of course, because this is a Aston Martin Constructors Championship to go with Striker Boys Drivers Championship. They've wrapped up both for Tier 2. Welcome Yuno as well. I just want to ask you quickly about the race, if that's okay for yourself. You did have every chance to go for the Drivers Championship. You got 2 positions straight away. You got a great start. 130R. Tell me what happened.
So Striker and Tundra had that collision. I tried to avoid it and got rear-ended, I think. I'm not too sure. I haven't had a chance to have a look, but I think I got touched in the rear, which spun me. And then I'm quite lucky I didn't DNF, actually, if I'm being honest. But yeah, it was kind of annoying. Downhill from there. Aside from, both of you directly being at fault for it, I did say to Edge, and I wanted a Senna and Prost moment, and we very nearly got it. It was was it obviously you both needed wing changes? What did you know
Striker had it, were you going to try and stay out an extra lap, or was it at that point it's just you needed to come in?
Yeah, I needed to come in. I knew that the damage it's not going to do anything but bad stuff in the rain. So I tried to box as soon as I can, and then when I went into the pits, I didn't even change it. So I had to go in again, which took its time.
Yeah.
So from then on, it was just there's no chance of coming back.
No, it's unfortunate. You struggled to really get back up the order after that, even as the safety car. Was it just the wet, just bringing the conditions too close together for everyone?
That and a bit of my pace wasn't there at all today. I definitely didn't have as much as I wanted to. I didn't have the time to practice, so that's probably where it was rooted from. But it all worked out in the end, I guess.
No, it's unfortunate, but overall, it's been a right season. Of course, Striker Boy getting the Drivers' Championship. Yourself, you've got P2. That's a good season overall, right?
Yeah, best season yet.
And you've let it out of the bag a little bit. Anything you want to say then how the season's gone, especially going into next season if you're still at Aston Martin? Anything you want to say?
Yeah, I just want to say to everyone across the board that it's been it's been a blast. It's been by far the most fun season I've had here, and everyone's been great. Especially Striker. Bringing home the constructors as soon as we could, and just dominating it from the start. So it's been really good. Hopefully everyone sticks for next season, and we'll see if it's any better.
And Edgin, of course, the team principal for Aston Martin. Again, congratulations to all three of you. It's been dominating from you guys. I think it's a way to say. But anything you want to say to these two drivers? Anything remarks for the season for Tier 2?
Honestly, they've done a great job working together. We had a little bit of issues at the beginning when they got angry at each other for stupid, silly things, and then they uncorked the screw, I guess, or the bottle, however you want to call it, and they managed to just basically do exactly what I hired them to do. And I mean, they managed themselves, man. They've been great, and I hope that they get to stick as teammates together for next season. Since obviously I'm not going to team principal. But I think any team principal would be utterly insane not trying to get them both together.
No, it's been a brilliant season. It's good chemistry from you both. Of course, as I mentioned, constructors all but wrapped up pretty much, only really mathematically confirming it at Qatar. And then yourselves, you've driven brilliantly P1 and P2 in the championship. It's been a brilliant season, of course. Thank you so much to you both. And thank you for Edgin as well for joining me in the commentary box and giving off those comments as well. Thank you so much. And I hope you all enjoy the rest of your evenings.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
You too. See ya.
And that has been the last race, of course, of Season 8. 12 rounds for this race, of course, in Tier 2. And, well, Tier 1, unfortunately, not streamed. So DRC race is sponsored by Milestone, of course. It's been a long season. It's been a good season and good racing. So thank you so much. If you can see on the screen as well, if you do wish to join us, you can join us at discord.gg/digital racing. I've been Wilton Wild, and again, I've said it, but thank you so much to Mackie and Deathling for joining me in the commentary box, and congratulations to Aston Martin for the Drivers and Constructors Championship with Striker Boy as well. Hopefully we'll catch you a lot next season when that's announced. The dates, of course, you'll see in our Discord server. But thank you so much. I hope everyone has a nice evening, and thank you for watching.